doing in here? Who are Rexy? Get off the mic. What are you doing in there? Oh, I see you brought me an energy drink. Thanks. Thank you. Okay, you know what? You can come sit right here. You know, I think it's fitting. And yeah, alright. Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How you doing today? King Rex here. Let me just pull up some stuff. I need to do this and that. And that should do it. Okay, I'll just double check on some things. Damn it. Sorry, I'm currently on two monitors, so it's a bit hard to tell like what's really going on. But yeah, we got it. Okay, now it should be fine. Let me just change the chat real quick. Okay, there's that. Okay, now it looks much better. Also, tell me how the sound is, because I'm not sure if it's too loud or too quiet, because, you know, sensitive headsets do be like that, so I'm gonna lower the volume just a bit. Hopefully it's not too quiet now. But yeah, I think that will do it. Let's see. Shockity first. Hey, hi there, how's it going? Hey Rexy, even though it's 1 minute in, I'm just checking in. Alright, well, thank you for coming. So yeah. Now, if you know anything about Reborn, you know that this mod has been out for a long time. It went through many changes, and I think it's about time to give it one last small update. I mean, I've already done a lot with this mod. Reworked every single stage multiple times, added new, unique, heroic, and irons. Ignore the fact that they're not finished, I'm just using an old save file. This is not my actual one, it's just a random one that I pulled off. And yeah, you can kind of tell it's random because when you look at the encyclopedia, some of the enemies are missing, but those are not important. All these enemies are from the Iron Challenges. And if you don't know what the Iron Challenges are, it's basically a mini boss fight. Sorta. It's basically a mini boss that's a bit stronger. You just open up. There you go. Got a little energy drink with me. Nothing better than that. Because I really need one. It's been a while since I gotten any resemblance of a normal rest. Because for the past couple nights I just wasn't able to sleep. Like, deadass. Last night I stood up all the way up to like 5 in the morning because I just didn't have the urge to sleep. I think I woke up at like 12 PM today, so yeah, sleep schedule gone, but then again, when has it been normal to begin with? But anywho's, let's see. Ruin wallpaper Goofia. Yeah, if you wanna check it out again, there it is. The ruined Goofia paper. Look at how chopped he is. This was from an old version of the co-op mode for Kingdom Rush 1, and for some reason Ruin's icon was just really chopped like that. Like, you can see the door, half of the door where there, it just looks like he's looking at you. It's so funny. But yeah, back to the point. The mod has been out for a while, but I never really finalized it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it went through a lot of balance changes, a lot of reworks, and then again, there's also the new campaign that I added, which yeah, could be better, could have been worse, but when you don't have artists and you work alone, you are very limited as to what you can and cannot do. But yeah, I just wanted to double check on the mod to see if it's fine, if everything is functional, and that's specifically because someone very special will be playtesting it later on, and I just want to make sure that everything is up to date. So yeah, let me remember what I was using because I don't really know. We have Dianian, but I don't remember what Dianian does. Like, it's been so long since I've opened up this mod, I forgot. So, let me just check out his base stats. So, 465 HP, 70% magic resistance, 750 attack range, 750, I can't read, 450 attack range, 42 to 50 magic damage, 3 seconds attack speed. He doesn't have the stun, right? Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, I remember that part, because he used to have a stun, and it was really broken. Like, if you remember old Dianian before update 10.0, he was arguably the best hero in the game, besides maybe Merlin. But yeah, now he's still pretty strong, mostly because of this ability, Thunder Serpent's Wrath. You can check the description, it's pretty broken. It's mucho broken now. But then again, he is supposed to be a late game hero, so the way the balancing here works is you go from weakest to strongest hero. If we don't count like the DLC stuff. Also, why do I have this turned off? That's a little odd. Why do I just not have any points spent in Pirate's Village? I think I know what might have caused it. Because I had Brutality mode installed before that, and the ability is changed in Brutality, so maybe that's why. Well, let's just get it back up. Alright. Now it's added officially. Yo, doing good? Oh, DKS, hi there, how's it going? It's been a while. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just double checking on Reborn because, again, it's my first mod, so I want to make sure that it's nice and dandy. Let me recheck the upgrade points. We're not gonna do the localization stuff today because, obviously, it's the most boring part of modding, because all you do is basically go through everything that has a text box popping up, and you have to make sure that you don't have any misspells, which is easier said than done. When you're dyslexic like me and English is not your native language, you do a lot of grammatical errors. And I'm pretty sure there's still some here and there, but I'll check on them probably off stream just so I don't bore you guys out. Making the Merch Vengeance mod for me? Aw, thank you, Shakidi. Thank you. Hello Rexy, how are you doing, brother? Ah, hi there, sir. I'm doing pretty good. What about you? Hopefully you have a good day. Kingdom Rush players can't read. I mean, I don't know. The Kingdom Rush community is iffy, but I don't say it's that bad. Come on now. No one can see typos. If you say so. Okay. Well, let's see. I want to make sure about something first. So we're gonna go to Jenkins Farmlands because I want to double check on something real quick for the Shadow Archer, because I have a little concern with this tower because it was overperforming on the early stages and I have a clue as to what might have caused it. So as you can see here, it deals 11 to 15 damage, which is pretty good. Then it deals 7 to 9, but then here it deals 12 to 15. And it's like, something is a bit off, because now, normally, 12 to 15 damage is on the low end. It's not all that high, but you have to consider that you have 3 of them, and they have 0.5 or lower attack speed. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna double check to see how the Shadow Archer functions. So for that we need to pull up the files. So yeah, we're gonna do the funny. So let me check. So we need this, we go to simpler way, which is you go on Steam, you pull out the library. Hours and Vengeance, which I don't know. We're gonna go to manage, browse local files, and boom, there you have it. So let's go to Kingdom Rush 4 settings, and we need units. So we're gonna control find, and we need dark _ army _ archer. So yeah, let's see, there it is. Dark Army Archer Shooter level 1. So that's where you get all the funny base stats. So 0.6 attack speed. We don't really care about the attack speed, but yeah, 10 to 14 damage. If you're wondering 7 to 15, that's because of the star upgrades, or soul upgrades in this case. So don't mind if the numbers don't fit. That's because I'm using upgrades. Okay, we don't need tier 1. We need tier 3. Let's see, tier 3, where are you? There it is. Okay, 0.4 seconds attack speed. And yeah, it does 11 to 14 damage. Which, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Because if you do the numbers, that DPS is tremendous. Let me pull up a calculator real quick. Let's see, open up. Okay, so we have, let me see, 11 to 14. Or you know what, we're gonna do it with the upgrades because why not, 12 to 15. So 12 times 3 is 36. So we have 36. Then we need 14 times 3, which is 42. So yeah, that's the total damage you're getting out of them. But that's not very accurate, so we're gonna add 42 plus 36. Then we're gonna divide it by 2. And then we're going to divide it by the attack speed, which is 0.4. And you get 97.5 DPS. What? 97.5 DPS for a tier 3 archer. That's, concerning. So that needs to be changed ASAP. Also, what the hell? Oi, what is that? A donation, I see. A bit of support for that amazing mod I played it through, and it was fun. Keep going, man. Ah, thank you, man. Thank you very much. I mean, you don't really need to donate to me, but I appreciate it nonetheless, so good for you. The files? Yeah, we're going into the files. Kingdom Rush battle players for sure. I mean, yeah, I guess. At work right now, and it's night for me. Oh, alright, I see. Do you have to relaunch the game files every time like the others? Depends on what you do. For example, let's go to, if I guess I could showcase it real quick. It depends on what changes you're doing, but most of the time you need to close the game and reopen it, but for the most part, if you're doing small things like changing tower spots, you just need to reset the level or exit in and out of it to see if the change works. But if you're doing like localization, unit settings, tower settings, meta games, and so on, you need to keep opening and closing. But yeah, 11 to 14 damage is no bueno, so let me compare so we can give the tower a bit more of a fair damage. So, how much does the tier 1 do? Tier 1 should do pretty low amount of damage. Yeah, 11 to 15. So it's not all that high. 7 to 9, which makes sense, but, you know, tier 3 is a bit too high. Maybe... how do I want to approach it? Maybe we could nerf tier 2, so that way it deals less damage, and then we can make the tier 3 have a bit better... I don't know. I guess we can just double check. So, this tower has, whatchamacallit, 7 to 9 damage. What's the attack speed? 0.5. Okay, I just need to double check the attack speed, because you can't make the attack speed showcase directly, unfortunately. As you can see, I have added this indicator, which is 0.9 to 0.5, so at least you have somewhat of an idea as to how much attack speed the tower has, or at least in which general direction it is. So yeah, 0.5, so it's 7 to 9. Okay, 7 to 9, 7 to 9. Okay, so 7 plus 9 divided by 2, then we divide it by 0.5, that is 16 DPS, which is pretty normal, you know, it's not bad. But then tier 3 has like 90 plus, which is, no bueno. Skill issues I have, perma YouTube premium. Oh, hi there, Trev, I didn't see you there, how's it going? This stream made me recall something I forgot to finish working on. I see. Also, good evening. Good evening, sir. School sucks, but I must confirm. Yeah, school sucks. It is what it is. Man, my English is broken. Confirm. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, so it's fine. Good night, Shocky D. I guess I'll see you next time. Okay, so, let's see. We have 16 DPS, so we need something around, let's say, 20-ish. So, let's do some random numberization. How much do we want it to be? So, the damage numbers here were 7 to 9. So, let's say 10 to... No, you know what? Nah, let's not do 10. Let's not do 10. What about 8 and 8 to 10? Maybe 8 to 10 will be good, because we want small increases, since you have to keep in mind you get an additional Shadow Archer at tier 3. So 8 times 3 is 24. Then 10 times 3 is 30. So we have 24 and 30. So 30 plus 24 is 54. Divided by 2 is 27. Divided by 0.4. Nah, it's still too high. Okay. I guess we need to make the damage numbers technically lower. Let's say 6 to 8. Let's not make it the curse number. Happens, it's not intentional. Mind I join you in the cooking for 10 minutes? Okay, I guess you can join. Let me just pull up Discord because I have it on Do Not Disturb. So, let's see. I guess I'll just... Oh, never mind. Okay, guys, we're getting a Trev into the chat, into the VC, so let's see. Alright. Hi there.
Sup? Hello, chat. We're here to burn the kitchen for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna be cooking a little bit. No,
Melting furnace.
no,
Gotta get a
yes.
brace of heat for this.
Nah, we're not doing the cursed brain dead number. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do 6 and 8 because the other one below it is yeah.
Nah, 6, 7,
Oh,
6.
oh no, not the 6-7, not the 6-7
Sup,
ink.
Alex?
Oh,
I
Polix
had
is
to
here.
do it. I
The
had
last
to do it.
update, I call cap. There's gonna be 20 more. I mean, yeah, I know. I've been updating this mod a lot, and I've had a long pause from the last update. But I want to make. I'm just doing like small things, like for example, fixing the damn Shadow Archer because it was doing like 90 damage on average, which is insane for a tier 3 tower. Like for brutality mode, that would be busted, which is really saying something. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that is true.
okay.
And not to mention, this shit already has the bleed. Or did you do that in the calculation?
I'm not calculating the bleed yet. The bleed is like 2 RNG. I can technically calculate it, but I don't want to be sitting here with a calculator for like 1 hour trying to figure it
Damn.
out.
Yeah. That
So,
Shadow Archer was just unhealthy at that point. But
okay,
yeah.
so we have 42 divided by 2, then we divide by 0.4. Nah, okay. I guess we just need to maybe... But if I nerf the attack speed, it kinda doesn't make sense. You know what? I think that might be the simplest solution. What was the attack speed of the tier 1 Shadow Archer? 0.6. Okay, what if we make it 0.6 for tier 2 and tier 3? Maybe that would do. Okay, let's clean...
So you're making the first 3 tiers have all the same attack speed, basically?
Yeah, that might end up fixing the issue. But let's see. 35. Okay, I mean, 35 is decent. I guess I could just check the tier 4 Shadow Archer. So it's 44 to 66 and he has 0.6 seconds because he goes back to that. So let's see. Or you know what? Let me check actually. I'm not sure if he had 0.6 or 0.7. Let's see. Where's his attack speed? Because we have a crap ton of stuff here. Oh yeah, it is 0.7.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know, because I was about to do something else. So 44 plus 66 is 110. Divided by 2, it's 55. Then we divide by 0.7. And let's see, 78.5 and a bunch of other numbers. So I guess those ones from before are decent. So 6 to 8. And we just need to nerf the attack speed to 0.6. Okay, I think we got a solution for now, and we're probably gonna test it just to see how it works. So, minimum damage of 6, maximum damage of 8, and then attack speed is right here, so 0.6. Then we go to the other Shadow Archer. I'm gonna make it 0.6. I could make it 0.7, but I want to make the... I don't know, I feel like 0.6 is decent. If I make it 0.7, the tower is not gonna perform as well in the early game, so... Let's just save those changes. Close.
Bro, you just baited yourself into a 6-7 joke.
I guess.
Do you think you'll be done with the update for Reborn for by the end of this month?
Most likely. There isn't too much to check on it. It's just mostly base stuff like checking if everything is working properly and just double checking for grammatical errors because there are quite a few.
So if I get my shit together and stop grinding Albion no life, I can we can also do the same for Brutality and release both of the mods final updates in one go. That would be insane.
It sure will be. Alright, I have to wake up and go buy more pants. Bruh. Why? Why do you need to buy more pants? Also, Hughie, hi there, welcome to the stream. Okay, let me double check if the changes went through, which they should. I have 1200 hours in this game. I should know what can go through and what cannot go through. Okay, come on.
1200 hours is wild.
Yeah, I actually checked, and apparently I have more hours in Vengeance than every other Kingdom Rush game, not counting Legends of Kingdom Rush combined.
Of course, Legends of Kingdom Rush.
Yeah. Okay, 7 to 9. Okay. Yep, it is working. Okay. So yeah. Wait.
What do you think was harder for you, Legends of Kingdom Rush or World's End?
Probably World's End.
Yeah, that one's a bit funny.
Okay. It might seem a little... Yeah, it kind of checks out. The numbers go down because you get an additional archer. So even though the number is lower, you technically still have higher DPS. And the indication is correct. So that got changed. Now...
Great.
Okay. Now we just need to pull up a little something. Let me just open that up. No, I do not care. Let's see. We need to make a document. I'm gonna formulate it later, but for now I'm just gonna start writing down what has been changed. So Shadow Archer. No, not here. Attack speed for tier 1 to 3 reduced from 0.5 to 0.6, or in this case only for tier... Okay, which tier was it? Okay, yeah, it was 0.6. Then, oh, it was tier 2 and 3. Tier 1. Okay, there you go. And now the damage. Damage of tier 3 reduced from, what was it, 11 to 14, I think? Yeah, 11 to 14 to 6 to 8. Okay, there you go. Shadow Archer officially should be more balanced out. Ooh, what was that? Okay, misclick. Holy, it was freezing today. Damn. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, DKS. I wonder why. Do you think we can model legends for new levels in the future? I mean, legends? You mean Legends of Kingdom Rush? Probably.
Yep.
I do know a thing or two about that engine, so I could try to do some stuff, but I haven't thought about it. Because in order to add new things, you need usually artists, and as if you don't know, guys, artists are mostly taken by the Duke, so unless he spares me one, I don't guarantee for that. And that's kind of the same thing for Vengeance, because I can do a lot more. Don't get me wrong, I can pull up a lot more with this game if I had proper artists working for the mod. I mean, think about it, we could have had Rexius be fully remodeled. I mean, he is kind of remodeled. I had, what was his name, Deverlord rework the model, but, you know, I mean, let me just pull him up in game. It just ain't it.
I've seen it. It's iffy.
Yeah.
But if we could actually implement like proper sprites in the game, then even Red Warrior sprites for me, I could have had a completely different model.
He looks so cursed.
Yeah.
What is up with the tooth over there? Like, I think that those are supposed to be his tusks that are just slightly cut off. P-card. And he still has this thing of Grosh, because I told the guy that he needs to change the icon, but he was like, nah. Okay. At least he has good voice lines though. Better than Grosh.
Wasn't it just Renekton voice lines?
I'm pretty sure they were. Oh, Plague Knight, hi there. Merlin. I already know. Merlin spans. Cursed but goofy. Yeah, his motto is kinda like that. Okay. There were also some changes for Junpei, but I'm not sure if I ended up adding them. Because I know Red wanted me to do something with him, but I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it had something to do with Banner of Courage, but I mean, he seems pretty fine with it. Okay, speaking of Junpei, okay. I guess I can just do a quick test with the Shadow Archer. What is a good level for Shady Archer? Okay, what do I need? This. What artillery do I want to use? Because you don't get the 6 towers, the 5th tower spot until you beat level 6. I guess we'll do Road of Forest. Let's pull up.
Alright, I'm gonna head out, kill some people. Hopefully I don't get killed in the process, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Alright then, Trep. I guess I'll see you later.
Yeah, good luck on your work. See you, chat.
Alright. Well, he's gone. Unlucky. But it is what it is. Okay, let's test, I think level 6 is a pretty good test for the Shadow Archer. Just to see how it's gonna go. Vesna Enjoyer, hi there, welcome to the stream. King Trev, can I ask what mod did you and might check it out? Oh, wait, he left, but I guess I'll answer it for him. Can I ask what mod did you might check it since? Oh, I mean, for Trev, I assume you're referring to Brutality. Honestly, Brutality is a good mod, but if you're not a veteran at Kingdom Rush, you probably don't want to give it a try because it's very hard. And Reborn is also pretty hard, but it's more, I would say, casual. It has its difficulty, don't get me wrong. If you play on Impossible on a fresh save file, you're gonna suffer, but other than that... Okay, let's just do a little quick run. Let's do... Wait, I forgot. The strategy doesn't work like that. But then again, I have upgrades, so it shouldn't matter too much. We should be Gucci. Masochistic, so I don't mind. Alright, I mean, in that case, I would say you can give Brutality mode a try. It is really good. And it is getting updated very soon, because we're adding a massive level to it. And don't let me start on how long it took me to mod it in. The level has whopping 70 waves, that's all I'm gonna say. Imagine modding 70 waves in all by hand. That is a lengthy process. Okay. Well, we should be chillin'. Normally this level is a bit harder, but since we have all the star upgrades, it should be a tad bit more easy. But then again, we're just testing out the tier 3 Shadow Archer to see if it's decent or not. So far, it seems to be doing alright, even after the nerf. And honestly, that's how it was supposed to be in the beginning. It was just meant to be like a slight upgrade to tier 2, not a massive power spike like that. Okay, use that. Insta-call just to make things a little bit faster. But yeah, things seem to be doing good. Let's see it. What was the... Let me recall, what was the bleed chance? It should be 5% at tier 3, because you get less Shadow Archers. It has new stuff. Well, yeah, it does. Oh, whoa. What you doing there? No. Okay, I forgot. I needed Rotten Force tier 4 for this. I mean, okay, you know what? Let me just pause for a bit. Yo, peak. But also a nightmare to mod. Yeah, it is really good. What you doing? Just double checking everything for the mod because someone special is gonna be reviewing it soon, so I want to make sure that everything is functional. We already fixed one thing with the Shadow Archer because I made it so that the Shadow Archer tier 3 dealt like 90 DPS, which is not okay. So that got hot fixed. Also, don't tell me we're dying. Come on now. I know I'm rusty, but come on. Okay, let's just Soul Impact. I forgot I even had Soul Impact, honestly. That probably would have made things a bit easier. Also, Geomancer, how much health? 3000. And medium armor. Honestly, wait, he shouldn't... Oh yeah, Azra was reducing his armor. I was like, he should have high armor, or at least physical immunity, but nope. Azra, go Burr. Speaking of Burr, the bleed is helping out quite a bit versus the Cyclopters, because medium armor after all. It's about time to go for the Infernal Mages though, because we're gonna start getting a lot of battle mechas coming in later. Oh my god, yes. Azra cooking? Yeah, she is. It's probably Merlin. Yeah, Merlin's pants. If there's anything to blame, you blame it on Merlin's pants. Okay, we got the poison off. Now you can get out. But yeah, one of the main things I love about the Shadow Archer in Reborn is specifically the bleed. Because even though the tower is alright on itself, it has a tier 1 15% chance to apply a bleed. And even though it doesn't do all that much, it's only 30 true damage, but still. 30 true damage as a tier 1 is really good. And then the bleed gets much stronger, but you also get less chance to apply it. So yeah, it's a bit of a trade-off. So it's like the Origin Star upgrade for the Archer. Something like that. It doesn't do... It's not like based on the attack damage of the Shadow Archer. It's a flat amount of bleed. But it is pretty much inspired by Bloodletting. Which, yeah, I guess in a way it is similar to Origins. I remember back in the old days when Geomasters had like 4,500 HP. Yeah, I know, it seems crazy. Now they only have 1,500. And if you're wondering why, that's because I'm referring to a very, very, very old version of the mod. Maybe, I think it was like version 3.0 or something. But that was that was a different day, different balancing. That's what I mean when I say this mod went through a lot of balance changes. Like, if you managed, if I wasn't dumb and I actually saved old versions of Reborn, I could actually show you, but unfortunately I don't have the oldest version of Reborn. It got absorbed, which is probably for the better because it was very, very buggy. I remember there were a lot of reports on crashes that I didn't notice, so that was a lot of fun to going back through the files and trying to fix everything. Yeah, they were tough back then. I mean, they are still kind of tough, especially if you block them, because if you block them, boom, they go up to 3,000 HP and they have high armor. Or was it physical immunity? I honestly don't remember. I get my knowledge with the Reborn and Brutality mixed up, so I might be wrong, but at the very least they have high armor, which is still good. And on this level they come up in pretty solid groups. Uh-oh. No! Stop taxing me! I forgot to spend gold. One of my least favorite levels in Vengeance, because I always forget to spend gold. And here you kinda need to spend your gold, because normally in the vanilla version, I was about to say Bolin. What was his face? Bolger doesn't steal all that much gold. But here, he can rob you of your hard-earned money really quickly if you have above 500 gold. So you wanna be always keeping yourself under that amount, otherwise bad things start happening. Okay. Tier 3 Shadow Archer doing good. Let me check. So yeah, 5% chance to apply bleed, and it deals basically 32 damage per second. Very good. I wish I could... Maybe we should nerf the bleed as well. I mean... The Shadow Archer is supposed to be like a good tower, but I don't know. I don't want to make this too meta, you know? Because the whole point of Reborn is that everything has and can be used. Because, I mean, think about it. For example, a lot of people don't like using dragons because they think, oh, it's degrading, you're using an OP hero. But in a mod like this, with the proper balancing, dragons are actually good. You actually need to use them later on. And I guess I could showcase it with one of the post-game levels after this, because we're already on wave 9 and I don't wanna, you know, quit right now. Let's just kill Bolger real quick and we're gonna move on. And we're almost there to the funny part. Wait, Azra? You were level 9, I just noticed it. How the... Huh? I thought she was level 10. Okay, that explains some things, but not really. I don't know. Modding magic. I don't know. Something. Okay, let's just nuke this. Soul Impact is actually good. It's not tickling enemies, it's actually chunking them very hard. Okay, Inferno Mage acquired. I noticed he just took my money like Mr. Krabs. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with this level. Make the player on their toes. You're about to get a large heap of gold. You better not have over 500 because, yeah, you're getting robbed. Oh, yep, like that. I got robbed because I didn't spend money fast enough. Alright, here comes the Battle Mecha. Battle Mecha Online. I remember back in the day when I wasn't able to port the sprites of the Battle Mecha, and I just had like a Mecha Dwarf with a laser attack, which was hella cursed. So glad I managed to add it in its peak. After all this time in which you have been abusing the Battle Mecha, now it turns on you. What is your next move? And yeah, this enemy is pretty hard. Great armor, good. It deals area damage, as you can see here, and it has the shock and all. As you can see, it can occasionally stun for 2 seconds. I love it. I love this enemy. I mean, it is very annoying to play into, but god damn it, do I love it. Okay, as long as we can keep stalling it every once in a while and get teleport. Oh, okay. Come on, how did I head over 500? I thought I spent it fast enough. Guess I didn't. Oh well. We have the teleports up and ready, so I think it should be fine. Okay, because yeah, one of the main tricks to this level is learning. And this level teaches you a very specific lesson. Barracks are not always the best option for stalling. In this case, battle mechas shred barracks. And the only barrack you have up to this point is the Orc Warriors then. I'm pretty sure an Orc with 270 health and low armor is not surviving battle mecha. So yeah, you need to utilize Rotten Forest and the teleport of the Infernal Mage. You could also try to burst them down, but I mean, 3750 HP is quite a bit to chop through. And you can use Azra's Insta-Kill on them either, because they are unblockable. You cannot stall a battle mecha. You can slow it, you can stun it even, but you cannot directly block it, as you can see here. You're just gonna walk past. Speaking of which, that gives me an idea. What if I make the battle mecha deal like damage to enemies that are near it? Kinda like the war elephants. That could be interesting. Even further discouraging the player from putting units near it, and also punishing you for forgetting to micro. That seems good. I will consider that. But I'm not sure if I want to add it. Can I ask what ideas you got for custom stuff for this mod, if you had an artist to draw them? Well, first of all, Saurian expansion, that's for sure. I had a lot of ideas for Saurian enemies, hero, boss, and level design. That's one of them. Another one is inspired from it's not really Kingdom Rush related, it's League of Legends related, but I was considering Void expansion, where you had to fight like basically a giant octopus that has a bunch of funny abilities. I guess in a way you could say it's Overseer, but it's a bit different. And another idea I had a long time ago was a potential Dwarf expansion. Because I really didn't like how the first area was mid. So I had some ideas for like newer enemy models and improved the machinery for the Dwarfs. Saurians were enemies are right, so maybe a custom tower and hero. Yeah, a custom tower and hero can definitely work. The problem is, if I want to make it work without an artist, I have to rewrite the entire code of the Saurian enemies into C#, which is the coding language used in Vengeance. And yeah, from that point on, it's just figuring out if stuff works or not, which takes a long time to pull off, especially since I work solo, at least in terms of coding. I may occasionally get help from MMOH, but that's like only on rare occasions. I remember back when, what was it, the Hammerhold DLC came out, the mod was completely broken. It was crashing all the time, I didn't know what to do, and I thought it's just over, the mod is gone forever. And then MMOH came in clutch and saved it, because I had to add a bunch of new things that the Hammerhold DLC added that I wasn't aware of at the time. And if it wasn't for him, the mod would have been gone, so... MMOH, you're the GOAT. I know you're not watching this, but you're the GOAT. Okay, more battle mechas. We love them. We love to see battle mechas. Okay, time to kite them. Oh, never mind, Azra is stunned. Please don't shoot. Okay. Don't shoot! Ceasefire! Can we have peace? I guess not. Here comes the Wasp Missile. I wonder if I should make the Wasp Missile have smart targeting. That's another good idea. No, not smart targeting in the way of it always deals its maximum damage. In a way that it prioritizes differently. Like, it prioritizes the hero always. Now that would be... that would be hell on earth. Especially with Azra, because Azra is very squishy without her shield. She can die pretty much to a couple shots from the Wasp Missiles, which is no bueno. Okay, don't forget, spend gold. I also need 2 Shadow Marks. The question is, do I want a Shadow Mark here or over there? Why not both, actually? Let's get one over here. Battle Mecha online. Target acquired. Yep. As per usual. Okay. It's kind of funny how the poison animation works on the Battle Mecha. It just poisons their feet. Who would have thought that the Battle Mecha's biggest weakness were feet? Yeah, look at that. The burn effect, the bleed, everything is at its feet. I wish I could change that, but I tampered with the model quite a bit, but nothing seems to work, which is a bit sad. I wish it worked. It's a bit cursed, but you know, for having Battle Mecha in Vengeance, I would take it. Imagine if that was an actual tower. Maybe it could be in a future mod, but for now, it's gonna be a high tier enemy. Okay, we have the Shadow Mark ready. We don't really need a Shadow Mark over there. Lava Fissure could be decent. We just need to reset the ability. Because yeah, in this mod, some abilities can be reset. So, let's say you buy the ability, it instantly procs. And then when you buy it again, it's gonna automatically cast. So, you can do some funny things like this. Then we buy it again. Oh, never mind. I didn't have enough gold, damn it. I miscalculated. I thought I had enough. But yeah, as you can see, I bought it. It should be on cooldown, right? Nope. Here it is. Boom. Nice and easy. And it can help out quite a bit in the later stages. Okay, Bulgur is approaching pretty soon. So, let me see. Let's get another Lava Fissure and let me check if there's something important. Maybe like you said for the Battle Mecha to have like damage from passing through barrack units and reinforcements plus hero, like stomping damage, because it makes a bit more sense. Yeah, stomping damage could be good, but the problem is I can't really make it properly. Because, I mean, I could, I just need to check how many frames does it take for the feet to like connect to the ground. And basically, you just add an aura, and you add how much damage it does. So I guess I could try that. Also, Azra died. Damn it. Why you gotta die? Okay. Okay, let's see. Let me just pull up a timer real quick, because we have some Battle Mechas. And I'm not gonna be able to check them. Let's see. Oh my god, come on. I can't find the 3. My stupid phone. Where's my timer? There it is. Okay, let's see. So back to battle. Come on. Okay. Okay, I got a somewhat of a good timing. All right, Bulgur, let's get on with it, boy. Boom, boom. And people say this boss is a pain. It's a pain in the mod, huh? Let's see how much of a pain he actually is. Get him. Okay, I need to remember the boss wave is actually no joke, so let's save Azra real quick. And we need to... Okay, I mean, he's pretty chunked, so and his armor is shredded, mostly. Okay, let's finish it, because it's bothering me. Azra, can you do the funny? Azra, any minute now. Okay, I guess not. She just refuses. Okay, boom. Upgrade the orcs. We have the Shadow Mark, keep him in the Rotten Forest for the slow. Nuke everything here, so we can focus over this zone. And yeah, don't you think for a second that you're safe from goats stealing here. Bulgur can still steal gold. Oh my god, no. Not the Clump Battle Mecha! I forgot that's a thing. Oh shit. Hey! Okay. Whoa. Okay, buddy. Relax. My. Whew. Okay, nice and easy. Can we get Azeroth, please? Bomba! Okay. Please tell me that's enough. Oh my god. Money. I need the money, Mr. Krabs. I need money. Okay. Woo! I misclicked. Well, 1 life gone. Unlucky. Oh well. It is what it is. We're doing it for testing purposes anyway. So I'm okay with losing. Oh, okay, now we just need to spread it out. Spread out the stuff. There you go. Okay. Now we just have to keep him in this tiny zone and pray that Azura doesn't get one-tapped. Oh my god, Battle Mecha. I love you and I hate you. Okay, bite him again. Affliction, fuck it. Bye, Affliction. Nuke these guys. Mostly so we don't have to worry about this path anymore. Okay. I swear I teleported her and she still died. Whew. Okay, come on. Okay. We got him where we want him. Your rights to move will be taken away. Or actually no, because Battle Mechas can still intervene. But it's fine, it's fine. I know what I'm doing, even though I lost a life. It's because I underestimated it, see? Even with full upgrades, all-star upgrades unlocked, this boss fight can still end up surprising you like that every once in a while. Okay, I could have moved the reinforcement here, but it's fine. Okay, get everybody. Boom, 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 boom. You know what? The miss. Because I'm pretty sure the miss works on bosses. Oh, never mind, he's already dead. Okay, down you go. Okay, not bad for a warm-up. Hold the line. Well, I tried. Yep, you're stalling a new save. He is hard. Yeah, he is. At least Azura is level 9 now. Maybe she was level 10, things could be different, but probably not. Okay, so conclusion, Shadow Archer does pretty well at tier 3 now. He doesn't feel broken, he feels balanced. So that's good. I guess we can do the Battle Mecha mechanic, because I have it timed. So let's go do that. Let's see. We need unit settings, and now I'm gonna need let me type elephant. Okay, War Elephant boss. Was that Dumbo? Yeah, that's him. I remember you. Okay, let's see. We need the aura. Where was the aura? There it is. Okay, so we're gonna copy the aura. We go to Battle Mecha. Battle Mecha 1703. Let me just make sure it's the right one. Because I have... Okay, it is the right one. I just looked at the taunt sound. Group Mecha Taunt. And unfortunately, no, it doesn't have a taunt, because it would be too annoying. Because imagine when all those Battle Mechas spawn, you just hear like 10 people saying Battle Mecha online. It will be quite annoying. But it would be funny, now that I think about it. Okay, we add this. In terms of range, 80, that's for the elephants. Battle Mecha has wide feet, so I'll make it slightly higher at 85. Override other skills, cast only on moving, yes. Target flying enemies, no. But excuse me. I kind of want to make a target flying enemies, because imagine you're just keeping like an ice coat above a Battle Mecha, and then he just dies out of nowhere. But nah. Okay, let's change the ID, because if you have multiple IDs with the same name, funny things happen, so let's change it to Battle Mecha Dot. Okay, how much damage do we want it to do, is the question. Lost 1.1 mil. I'm sorry to hear that, Trev. Not worth playing on weekends. I guess not. Funny enemy. Damn, welcome back. It would be funny, yeah, it would be. Now the question is, how much damage do I want it to make? Because right now it deals 50 damage every 0.2 seconds. Which is, even though it seems fine, it's still an early game enemy. So I don't want it to be too broken. Let's say 10 physical damage every 0.2 seconds should be fine. Because, you know, the orcs have a little bit of armor, and the reinforcements have armor too, so it will be like slightly punishing. It won't like make you regret everything. It's just gonna make you feel like, oh, I should have moved them. I should have moved them out of the way. Maybe different for the difficulty. Oh, you summer child. If only you knew. The only problem with Vengeance that I have, and the only problem I ever will, is the difficulty scaling. Allow me to explain. If we go to metagames and we type difficulty, this is where you can change stuff for the difficulty, which dictates like what changes based on what difficulty you're playing on. And as you can see, we basically have nothingness. We just have HP. That's what we have in the code. Now, can you change these values? Yes, you can. They are different from vanilla, obviously. However, if you try to add something new like, let's say, movement speed boost, the game just doesn't work. It's stupid, I know. Is it possible to fix? Probably. But the problem is you need to access the scripts of the game. And the scripts are currently not accessible. Because if you go to the Vengeance files, as you can see, nothing here suggests that we have scripts. But, here's the thing, if you right-click on this icon and use 7-zip to open the archive, you get data. .data. The most important file Vengeance will ever have, because that's where all the good stuff is. All the scripts, all the thing, you can basically rewrite the game from scratch from here. However, if you click it, it's a bunch of gibberish. So yeah, unless someone manages to decompile this file, we can't really do much about the difficulty, which is very saddening. But you know, you gotta work with what you have, unfortunately. Oh, Dyron, hi there, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let me just add this. Battle Mecha, that's not how you spell Mecha. Now does 10... I'll just call it PD, because, you know, physical damage. Every 0.2 seconds to enemies close to it. Okay. 0.2. Let me just check the timer again. Was it 0.2 or was it higher? No, 0.2 seems about right. Okay. So we added that change. I could reset and see if it works, but I'll test it out later. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, now. Rip. I know it's a rip. That's the only L Vengeance has. At least when it comes down to the modding aspect. Okay, well, now that we know Shadow Archer is fine, I guess we can test, let me check something, because I remember Swamp Thing had a localization error. And no, it's not like a tiny one that you can just overlook. I'm pretty sure this one was a major one, so I'm gonna check this out real quick. Is that it? Damn, I went through that energy drink quite fast. Anywho's, let's see, Swamp Thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can put it on the road as a mini-boss. Okay. Swamp Thing goes to fight on the path. Yeah. It's the abilities that are the problem. Let's see, each time the thing kills. Okay, that's normal. But here, for ranged ratch attacks or rack attacks. So that was the type. That was the thing that I was worried about. How did I overlook this? I don't know. I just did. Let me just read through it just to make sure that it's fine. For ranged attack has a 50% chance of stunning the enemy for 1 second, and melee performs an enhanced attack that deals 100 to 130 physical damage to one enemy, reducing his damage by 55%. Okay, so it's fine. For range, the Swamp Thing has 6% chance of killing its primary target with each hit, and melee deals. Okay, so it's just a blinding liquid. Okay, let me change that real quick, so we go to localization. I know I said we won't do localization, but this is like a tiny thing. And yes, I know, regular notepad. Ugh! How can you be using that? It's because I'm a nunk. I'm used to good old notepad. I could use Notepad++, but it's too complicated for my dinosaur brain. So let's see. We need a swamp, and now let's just find the thingy. Okay, where is it? For range. Okay, there it is. Okay, let's change it. Let's change the thingy. Ranged attack. Ranged attacks. Let's rewrite it a bit. For ranged attacks have a 50% chance of stunning the enemy for 1 second. Yeah, that seems a bit better. The stun chance gets increased and melee. Okay, there you go. Easy fix. I mean, I have to reset the game to check if it's working, but... Oh, yeah. Okay. I think that's from my Discord. I think I know why this is happening. Because I have my Discord overlay hotkey on the letter, on the P button, so... Maybe that's what's causing it, but I'm too bothered, so I'm not gonna do that. House of Wolves music, by the way. Yeah, I know. I know it is from House of Wolves. Well, you're a king Rex, so makes sense to use normal notepad. Yeah, because I've been getting a lot of slander for using this. Everyone is saying, "Oh, just use Notepad++. It makes everything so much easier." The only time I ever use Notepad++ is if I have to compare two files. Let's say I do a major fuck up. The game doesn't work anymore. I go back to an older version, pull up the files and start comparing them, and then I notice what's causing the issue. So yeah, something is doing fine. In terms of balancing, it's good. I don't think I need to check it too much. What should we test now? Let's see. So something is fine. I believe we're not gonna bother too much with these 5 because they are supposed to be the best towers. Kinda. They're impossible difficulty exclusive, so if you wanna play on impossible, these are the go-tos. I guess we're gonna try Deep Devil's Reef, and I think I'm gonna do these 2 levels. But, do I want to use Deep Devil's Reef directly, or do I want to use it later? I think I'll use it for when we fight Pollux. So, for now, let's, you know what? Bring me back the Orc Mage. I forgot I renamed it to Orc Mage. For some reason, I had a discussion with Vex a long time ago, and he kept on saying how Orc Shaman is basically stupid, and that it should be Orc Mage, and I ended up changing it. Does it make a difference? No, it's just cosmetic. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Gobbler ranks for sure, and I guess Melting Furnace. Alright, Azra, you've outlived your usefulness. Jack-o'-lantern, come here, baby. Let's go. Okay, everything you unlock is for a reason, so try to utilize the new hero tower you unlock on the upcoming level. Yeah, I know. Okay, for countless years, we retired from this land. We grew stronger, wiser, and fatter. Just like Pollux the Wise. We witnessed countless wars between those pesky races, but we shall stand silent no more. For it's time for us to cleanse this land, and I will be the one to rule over everyone. The Fat Roach has awakened. Okay. Let me remember how the wave composition for this worked. So I know I'm gonna need anti-air on one side. There's gonna be demolishers coming up, so... Maybe I should have brought Dark Knights, now that I think about it, but nah. I'm the creator of the mod, I should be able to beat it. Even with the suboptimal setup. Okay, you can handle this side. Look at that juicy damage. 154 to 225 area damage. Boom. Nice little zap. Okay. With all the Raze music. You can never go wrong with Raze music. Okay, come on, Orc Warriors. I'm sure you stand a chance versus the Chasers. Surely. Oh god, they're already... Okay. Summon the horse. Horses go. Okay, definitely get this upgrade so we can have smart targeting with bigger AoE. Boom. It's so satisfying seeing this big ass lightning just coming down. Boom. Boom. It feels like it has an impact. Good voice lines and cool voice lines and is nice. Okay. Now you're gonna fight Pollux, Reproach. Yeah, I just think it's a fitting level to test some stuff on. I don't remember. Does the meteor shower reset? Yeah, it does. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. The rocks are just coming down so fast. But honestly, it is for the better. Oh god. I forgot how fast amphiters were. Oh! Okay. Conductor, we might be in a bit of trouble. Okay, never mind. We just need Gobbler ranks. We need the Gengar Banger. We need the Gengar Banger right now. Because, yeah, with that zooming speed, it's not okay. Okay. Do this thing. I shouldn't have spent money on the Meteor Shower. I knew I shouldn't have. But it is what it is. Okay. Let them come out. Lock them up. And that should be it. Gobbler rank, Gobbler rank. But I also need some stuff on the bottom as well. Maybe a combo. Gobbler rank and Inferno Mage. So Gobbler rank here, Inferno Mage over there. Okay. Jack-o'-lantern retreat. Oh yeah, Channeler. No channeling for you. Okay. Come on, Jack. You should be able to 1v1 him. Okay, maybe not when this guy's around. Because he deals true damage, so... Armor is not gonna save you! Okay, I mean... At least he's buffing the... At least the buff is, like, not too bad. I mean, sure, it can give them all the way up to 50% magic resistance, but it is what it is. Okay... Come on, Inferno Mage, set their bows ablaze. Set their bows ablaze. If they even have ones. I'm not sure if tadpoles have bows. Probably not. I don't know. I'm not a zoologist, so I wouldn't know. Okay, nuke that, because they're gonna take a while to die with the channelers up. Okay, more Amphitheres. 14 of them. Damn, I was cooking with this wave. We need Honey rank. Give me that Honey rank. Rexy, can I ask you which hero you're enjoying playing the most in Vengeance? I mean, it depends, because Vanilla Vengeance is something I haven't touched in a long time. But I would say probably Junpei. He just seems like the most optimal hero for the majority of the situations, because think about it. He has one of everything. He has area damage, he has a little bit of anti-air, he has supportive capabilities, and yeah, he's just nice. He's always good to have. Okay, 10 meteors that deal 45 to 50 magic damage each. So 450 to 500 magic damage. Nuke him. Okay, don't nuke him actually. Nuke them. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that was a sizable chunk of damage. Now that we got the Gengar Bangers, it should be fine. Heal 2. Yeah, the Banner of Courage is also really good. And it's even stronger than the description suggests, because in reality it heals a lot more. Like if you go to the code, you can actually check it, which I guess we could do. You know what? Let me just pull it up. I don't remember what his original description was though. So I don't know. I guess you can, if someone can check the wiki and see what the healing for Junpei is real quick, that would be nice. Because if we go here, we go hero_Naga. Yeah, he's called Hero Naga, don't question it. Let's see, where is the heal? That's Tidal Wave, so healing should be somewhere in here. That's the Silence. And yeah, apparently the Silence is not permanent, as the description suggests. It's 120 seconds. But I guess, technically, if an enemy lives for more than 2 minutes, you're probably dying, so yeah, it's whatever. Where's Banner of Courage though? Did I miss it? Maybe, oh yeah, maybe I missed it. Let me scroll up a bit, because I don't remember what the ID of the ability was, so it's gonna take me a bit to find it. Oh, there it is. I missed it. Hero Naga modifier Courage. So it can target up to 8 units. It has what's the duration of it? What was it in vanilla? I don't remember. It's been so long. It should say the duration somewhere in here. Oh yeah, there it is. 8 seconds. It heals 7 HP every 0.2 seconds. So 7 times 5. Let's pull up the calculator. Do I have it open still? Or do I have it closed? It's closed. Okay, pulling up the calculator. So 35 times, what was it? 8 seconds? Yeah. So 35 times 8, that is 280 HP. That's a very solid heal for Vanilla Vengeance, not gonna lie. Who would have thought that Vanilla Vengeance Junpai would be so good? Yeah, it's not bad. Especially since the ability also has a short cooldown, so you can utilize it a lot more often than you think. Okay, I know Demolishers will start coming up eventually, so I'm not sure if we have enough to deal with them. Because Gobbler ranks no longer have their stun, instead they slow enemies with the previously known Headbang, which is now renamed to Honey rank. Why Honey rank? Because I thought that, you know what Honey can technically be used as a slow, because Beekeeper. I know, weird comparison, but that's how I came up with the name at the time. Because I believe Ancient Hunter was still somewhat relevant at the time. It was like somewhat fresh when I was considering this idea. Okay, do I want another Orc Mage? Probably not. Let's get an Inferno Mage. Good old Inferno Mage. Technically, it is more beneficial to put an Inferno Mage at the front rather than the back. Yeah, sure, it's good for the teleport for him to be at the back. However, he has random targeting. So, due to that fact, it is kinda difficult to, defend at the exits. Especially if there's multiple enemies near it. Because he's gonna just be hitting random stuff. I mean, I tried to make his AI work a little differently, so he tries not to target enemies that have the burn, but it sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe I'll look into it, but that's gonna take a lot of hard work, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing this live. Probably we'll check it out off camera, because I'm gonna be spending a lot of time just reading through the code and not really doing much. So, it's not very entertaining now, is it? What? What leaked? Oh, I forgot. I forgot you had the zoomies. Shit. I just went to get some water, and all of a sudden I just hear, boom. There you go. One life gone. Okay, I guess I need better anti-air. More Gengar Bangers. More Gengar Bangers are needed. Melting Furnace. I don't know. Something. Stun them up. Wait, did it have a stun? I think it was a chance-based stun. Yeah, it's chance-based. Flying enemies. But it doesn't heal him in vanilla, sadly. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, his heal unfortunately doesn't work, which is kinda sad. Thankfully, in Reborn, it does, so that's nice. And Junpai in vanilla is a bit sus because he likes it. Spam his skill a lot, so they lose value. Okay, I'm not sure what that was about, but sure. Let me see. Oh, okay. We might have a tiny complication. You know, these guys have high armor and they have health regeneration, so they're out healing the damage. He's out healing the damage of 2 gold ranks. Come on, guys, yank your Gengars faster. I don't know, just anything that can do more damage. I mean, we could probably stall him out, but I need to pull up Jack, and I kinda need him here in case of an emergency, because Orc Mage has very slow attack speed, so if a lot of enemies pile up at a bad time, we are cooked. We're very much cooked. But I guess I'll rely on it. As long as we get abrasive heat, things should be much better. Okay. Time to ta-ta. We're gonna ta-ta him to death. Eventually, the Inferno Mage is gonna kill him. Let me check. Yeah, he is starting to take damage. Just a bit. Okay. Deal with the Demolisher. Now that I think about it, one Demolisher on wave 9 is kinda mid. Maybe I should have added multiple. But then again, most people don't expect a Demolisher to appear that early on, so I guess one is fine. You know, it's less punishing if you spam Gobbler ranks like me. Okay. Send them back. Send them back. Okay. maxed out the abrasive heat. Okay, now here's where things might be a little problematic, because now we have 2 demolishers. Okay, come on, Orc Warriors. I can't believe I'm using Orc Warriors to defend this. They're so ass. I mean, they're alright in the campaign. Once you get to the post-game, Orc Warriors are suboptimal. I mean, they can work occasionally, but not every time. Oh, I forgot that explosion. Oh, this is so bad. This is questionable. The PTSD from Alliance. Yeah, I know, flying enemies. It do be like that. I armor them, good luck. Good luck. Well, don't worry about it. It's fine. I've played these games before. I know how to handle it. Oh. That was so funny. The projectile went all the way up to there, trying to chase it. Wow. Oh. I love how I made the speed modifier insanely high for the amphiters. It just makes them so interesting. I wonder, did they have magic immunity at one point? Or is that still a thing? I don't remember. I guess I'll wait for one to show up and I'll click on them. Come on. Melting furnace. Go burr. Start burring. You know what? Bigger ranks would have been nice. But I'll get the Infernal Portal first. 10% health regen, don't mind if I do. Here comes another Demolisher, who's getting shielded. And in case you don't know, the shield on the Infuser is different depending on which enemy it shields. So for example, on the Demolisher, the shield is much stronger than it would be on like a Chaser. So yeah, very nasty combo. Okay, let's see. Do you have a... No, you don't have magic immunity. That was in a previous version. I mean, I guess it's fine that they don't have magic immunity. They are very fast. They can get even faster with the Infuser around, so it's fine. Veteran at his prime. XD. Oh, come on. I know, I haven't played Vengeance in a while. I've been mostly, surprisingly, and I know it sounds ironic, but I've been playing a lot of Alliance. I know. How dare I play Alliance in this day and age? That's because I was recording footage for a video that was originally supposed to come out on Friday, but due to some complications, my audio files got corrupted, so I had to retake all the audio all over again, and that was a pain in the ass. And since I pretty much got no sleep yesterday, I didn't really feel like editing, so I left the video out for Monday, so tomorrow you should be able to see the video. And that's something that I'm kinda thinking of for my schedule, because originally I was thinking of doing 2 live streams per week, like, you know, during the week at the live stream, and then like around Friday I get a video, but things didn't work out for this week, so maybe the next one will be a little better. And also, let me know, how would you prefer it? Do you guys prefer multiple live streams per week, or would you just like to have 1 per week? But let's say it's a bit longer than usual. Also, that was satisfying. Orc Mage absolutely deleted that horde. I love you. Look at that damage. 200 to 293. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, oh, I already own like 14. I forgot. Let's get the captain with the visual bug. Yeah, that's... Maybe I'll rework Orc Promotion now that I think about it, because even though it's fine, the visual bug is kind of bothering. I mean, it says they're immortal, which, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're very much mortal. But they are pretty beefy when you max them out. 450 HP with low armor, 74 to 90 damage, pretty good stuff. And they have a surprisingly good attack speed, at least compared to other barracks. You know what, Affliction might not be that bad, since we're gonna have a lot of enemies with habit resistance. Oh my god. Oh, I suck. How am I losing to this? The zoom. They're zooming too much. I forgot how the strategy for this level works. I don't know. Maybe I should do like a full playthrough of Reborn sometime. Maybe after this update I'm just gonna do like a playthrough series. I don't know. Because I definitely need to replay this mod. I used to be pretty much zooming through every level. But since I haven't played the mod in forever, and I've been stuck doing Alliance, yeah, my skills have diminished. By quite a bit. I mean, I'm down to 15 hearts. That is horrendous. But then again, we're doing this for testing purposes, and so far the towers seem to be performing. Gobbler Rings are okay, Inferno Mage is okay, Orc Shaman is fine, Melting Furnace was... I mean, we didn't really see too much of it, but I would say it doesn't need changes. The only thing that might get reworked is Captain promotion, mostly because of the visual bug, because, you know, here it's a bit off-putting. So I'll probably end up reworking it into something different. So yeah, let me write that down real quick. Where's the document? I'll just add it as a note because I haven't done it yet. Rework, Captain promotion. Promotion. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's added, so I should be... I will check on it a little bit later. Oop. Okay, send the ult, everything, and... Come on, kill it. Okay, it's taking a little bit longer than expected, but that's the beauty of having health regen. Okay. Immortal, low. Yeah, immortal. They were immortal. Were they? Probably not. Maybe one per week, since you don't need to stress yourself too much. One big stream is enough. Alright. Thanks for the recommendation. Kingdom Rush battles is just pay to win. Yeah, I mean, I can't disagree with that. Most of the time. Most of the time it is. Oh, I guess we're not getting 3 stars on on this level. Unlucky. Well, let's try our luck against Pollux, but let's change the setup. We're definitely getting Deep Devil's Reef. Nah, I'm gonna keep the Inferno Mage. The teleport is gonna be coming in clutch. We need the Dank Knights. And do I want Shadow Archer or Gobbler Rank? Shadow Archer is fine, but I have a feeling Gobbler Rank is gonna be a little bit more useful. For some reason I kinda wanna, you know what, let's try out the Swamp Thing. It's been a while since I've played with it. And let's play with Doom Tank. Because at this point you are supposed to unlock him, I believe. So yeah, good old Doom Tank. I remember when his ultimate was just insta-killing everything. I mean, it still does good damage, don't get me wrong. Up to 1000 true damage over 4 seconds, but it's not anywhere as OP as it once was. Back in my day, when the mod was buggy, had a little crashes, and a lot of other issues. Alright, you think your army is stronger than me, huh? One does not simply defeat Pollux twice. Ribbit. Ribbit. Okay, get in, Doom Tank. It's so nice hearing normal Doom Tank voice lines. Because in Brutality he has new voice lines and they're... how do I put it? Unique. Let's just leave it at that. If you know, you know. Another Chaser Warden, okay. This level was quite problematic because you need a very good mixture of damage. So, Deep Devil's here. Inferno Mage towards the front. Swamp Thing. Gobbler Rank. Okay, let's get the Inferno Mage up and going. You can go here. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling like a Dark Knight here would be decent. Just have more stalling power with the Swamp Thing. Oh my god, he's fast! I forgot I buffed his movement speed. He used to be so slow. The fastest Swamp Thing you'll ever see. Imagine if they were that fast in Kingdom Rush 1. That would be horrendous, but it will also be amazing at the same time. Okay. Bomba! Boom. Okay. Cook them. They are cooking. Alright, not bad. Boom. I remember there was some stuff coming from here. I remember a lot of flyers, so we're getting a Gobbler Rank, that's for sure. Okay, we need to send the nuke. Oh yeah, the AoE size is much smaller. In Brutality, it would stretch probably up to the entrance. I'm just getting my knowledge mixed up. But it's fine. Oh yeah, amphitheaters. Amphitheaters. Okay. Let's get a deep devil just for good measure and call the wave. Get the Swamp Thing. We need thick Swamp Thing. I wonder if it had... Does it have the passive health regen? Yes, it does. Alright. Nice. I love when the Swamp Thing has passive health regen, just like in the vanilla... Not in Vanilla Vengeance, but in the original Kingdom Rush. Oh, okay, that was a bit close. A bit close, not gonna lie. Come on, Gobbler Ranks. You can handle them, I believe. I know you've been nerfed, but you're not that bad. Okay, Soul Impact or not Soul Impact? Looking at how many Wardens there are, I think I'm just gonna not Soul Impact. Carnivore... Nah. Not yet. It's too early for Carnivore. Let me just... Time to cook the Froge. Questionable? Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a unique thing. But if you're gonna be... For those who know what it is and are gonna be accusing me of certain things that are not very positive, I'm gonna be straight up saying it. Trevoran was the one who approved of this idea. I was the one who suggested it only. that wouldn't have been in the game if he said no. But since he approved it, I had to add it. Oh my, another donation from John. You don't really need to do that, buddy. Come on, I appreciate it, but you can spend your money on much better things. What do you think about the Savage Hero, since I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but we don't have a Savage Hero in any game except maybe Legends. Savage Hero... Yeah, we technically don't have a Savage Hero now that I think about it. I mean, we got the Witch Doctor, but I'm not really sure if you can... Like, it's hard to classify him because he's not really a savage, he's a goblin, if you look closely. So he's more like the Witch Doctor from Kingdom Rush 1. Or maybe he's not, I don't know. It's been a while since I played Legends, so maybe I'm getting my information wrong. But yeah, I mean, he is alright in general. If you're not a hardcore player like me and you go for flawless victories every time, the Witch Doctor is pretty good. But for me personally, I don't use him all that often. Also, I need to send a nuke. Oh, beautiful stun into the nuke. I'm gonna bust. Giggity. There you go. Melt everything away. Okay, how did you... Infuser. I hate you. He shielded them from a literal nuke. How strong did I made you, my guy? God damn. Okay, Perfect Storm. Yeah, I'm gonna need Perfect Storm. Or do I get Netro? Or do I just get an Infernal Mage? Nah, Infernal Mage. You can't go wrong with Infernal Mages. Okay, you can go back. We need the funny. Let me see, we saw the insta-kill. Honestly, stun. We need the stun. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you don't need to be... Yeah, get out of there. Swamp Thing, you need to be in melee. Boom. Smoosh. Smoosh. Keep on smooshing. Okay. Nuke that. Erudite. Okay, a crap ton of Erudites. That's why we have the Ginger Banger. Let's get the net roll. How are we doing back there? It's alright. Also, net roll was fixed a while ago, at least in the mod. As you can see, the enemy can take damage while in the net. In the vanilla version, he would just not be interactable, which was really annoying. So, yeah, it's nice that I managed to fix it. It's just so nice, because, you know, it makes sense from a logical perspective. You should be able to damage them while they're in the net. It would be a good idea. Also, I don't mind, man. I support people that play this amazing series of games. Alright then. If you say so. Oh my god. Doom Tank, what happened to you? He just combusted out of nowhere. Oh, I remember now. The death explosion of the Demolisher deals true damage. That's why he got one tapped. Whoops. Okay, send the nuke. Honestly, I could have timed the nuke better. Oh yeah, I could have timed it better. I could have reached over there. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, Doom Tank, don't insta-die. Time to run them over. Run them over. Run them over. Okay. Yep, the run them over strategy is working. He's running over the erudites. That's a hate crime, my guy. You can't be running over Froges like that. You need to be driving more responsibly. Alright. We survive. Oh my god, they're all in melee. Okay. Let's do some tactical micro. You're gonna go into ranged mode just so you can deal with these guys. Oh, okay. That's a lot of, amphiters! Can we handle it? Come on. Nah, we're this one. Unlucky. I forgot there were so many coming in down there. Maybe I should have had a Gobblerang then instead of Swamp Thing, but then again, I just wanted to play with a Swamp Thing. It's a really good tower, but the problem with it is it's not the best option for some of the late game stages. And this is one of the not so late game stages. I mean, sure, it's still post-campaign technically, but it's not as bad as it could otherwise be. As you're gonna see later on. Oh my god, the zoom. And then again, it's probably also on me that I'm not using the Tridents. Tridents are much better in this zone than the Demon Guards. But I'm just lazy, so I don't want to bother wasting time. Okay, we need oh my god, they were outrunning the missile. Okay, this one literally outran the projectile. I don't care if I'm losing lives, this is hilarious. This is peak. The enemy is literally outrunning your tower projectiles, and you can't do jack about it. Beautiful. Peak cinema. Because of one reason, because I learned about this game from my deceased GF. Ah, I see. She taught me some strategies and showed me these games, and I just want to help small YouTubers like you. Ah, I see. Also, my condolences to for your girlfriend. Hopefully her soul rests in peace. Okay, now where are we? Oh yeah, wave 10. Ooh, okay. We definitely need something here. Do I get smash? Yeah, I mean, 10% insta-kill chance could be good in the raged form. Yeah, I think that will work. Let me see, what are your base stats? Damn, 3600 health. Yeah, he is basically a mini, kind of like a raid boss. Let's see. Nah, actually I want you to be here. For now, I guess you can go into ranged form. Can he actually reach? He should be able to reach like enemies on the bottom sub-path. Yep, he is. Yeet! And now that he has this ability maxed out, he has a 100% stun chance. Which it makes him basically a golden longbow with a stun. Not bad at all. Come on, 10% chance for an insta-kill. That's a lot of demolishers that can do that. Oh, what's going on over there? The Dark Knights and the Deep Devils were kind of clipping through each other for a bit. That was unique. Okay, send the nuke. Okay, melt everything and we should be fine. I kind of want to put the Swamp Thing in melee, but at the same time, I kind of want to just gamble the insta-kill out and just do everything easy, make everything a bit easier. Okay, we got the tier 4 Dark Knights though, so they should be able to tank for a long time. I mean, sure, this thing can do up to 524 physical damage, but when you have great armor, you don't really take all that much. I mean, compared to other barracks, they tank a ton. Okay, stall these guys out. Armor of Thorns for a little bit of reflect damage. Oh, this is... I know I cooked well with this level if I'm struggling to it. Okay, wave 11. Oh my, okay, that's a lot. Let's just get a teleport. Yes, double teleport. There you go. The ability reset, coming in clutch. Send the nuke. Okay, Deep Devils, actually... nah, we don't... I don't think we have that many chasers coming on top, so... that should be fine. You know what? Another Swamp Thing. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Okay, as long as the teleport can keep on happening at the right times, we should be fine. Oh my, okay. Yes, stall them. Look at that attack speed. Look at how fast they can attack. No, no. Okay, Bomba. That's a lot of Fat Bro just dying. I'm sorry, Pollux. It has to be done. Okay, get the insta-kill chance. We need the insta-kill chance. Okay, Dark Knights are fine. The chasers are basically dying to the Armor of Thorns, so... wrong thing. Maybe I should have gotten the stun now that I think about it, but nah. Okay, Warden, Erudite, Erudite, Warden, okay. That's a chill wave at least. We chillin'. Okay, so what is the base damage? 260 on a 20-second cooldown. One thing that I might end up looking at in probably the next stream is going to be the cooldowns of some abilities, because I kind of want to do a graph, kind of like a spreadsheet for Reborn. In there you can basically go to check the damage of a tower, like average DPS, damage types, and so on. Even though the descriptions in the mod are pretty good, at least, you know, compared to what Ironhide gives us, I still think some people might be confused on, like, what a tower does, how it interacts with certain things, and so on, so I think adding a spreadsheet would be nice. Maybe I can get that one out for next live stream. We'll see. Okay, Rubber and Glue, yes. Okay, Perfect Storm should be really good. Was it cooldown? Oh yeah, 24 seconds cooldown. Okay, well, Perfect Storm should be helping us out a bit. Okay. Oh, okay. Swamp Thing! To the front line! Boom! Boom. He's so slow. Oh, no, retreat! Okay, he's a raid boss, but he doesn't have any resistances, so... when you have a swarm of infusers that I need to nuke... oh my... what? What is going on up top side? Jesus. God damn, man. Okay. Swamp Thing. Okay, screw it. Swamp Thing in melee. Send the nuke. Send the nuke. Please, please nuke. Cook him. Cook him hard. Cook him! Okay, it's kinda working. It's kinda working. Oh god. Oh, okay. Come on. I wanna get the 3 stars. I want to get the 3 stars. Don't do this. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I know I'm using a very questionable setup, but come on, make it work. Okay, you can retreat. Get this, I guess. A little bit of more true damage wouldn't hurt anyone. I think I just need to space out my units, honestly. But at the same time, if they get past the Inferno Mage, I cannot teleport them no more. And that's kind of how you have to deal with Demolishers when you're using a setup like this. You have to rely on teleport. Or, I mean, you could try the Deep Devils, but, you know... unless the Demolisher is isolated, which obviously right now they're not isolated. They're basically close to immortal. They have a... let me check. Okay... oh, the Channelers died. I thought there was like a Channeler just invisible that was like in the pile. I guess we killed him. But yeah, if a Channeler is near them, they get high armor and high magic resistance. So combine that with a health regen, and they're close to unkillable. Unless you have true damage, of course. But even with true damage, it's a bit iffy. Alright, according to my calculations, your defenses will crumble. We'll see about that, Pollux. Oh, I just realized I don't have Shadow Marker. Oh my god, I'm so bad. But we'll see. Maybe it will work. maybe by some miracle we will survive, because his boss fight is one of the hardest. At least if you're not prepared. And I mean, judging by the amount of lives I have, I'm obviously not very well prepared. On the bright side, we have the infinite cycle, so we can just cycle these guys back and forth, stall for cooldowns, and wait out on the soul impact. As long as we can keep them occupied. Okay. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, okay. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Okay. Well, we still have the insta-kills, though. They are not immune to insta-kills. So, eventually, with 2 Swamp Things, we should be able to be getting insta-kills. So we have technically 20% chance. 20% chance of an insta-kill. We also have the chance of just getting clapped like that. Okay. At least the bigger rank is stunning for 2 seconds, which, you know, more stalling power, the better. Okay. Oh, okay, this one is getting a bit far. He's out of range of the Swamp Thing, but I think he should be dead. He is pretty low health. Yeah, Deep Devil's got him. Okay. You don't use the yellow immortality gems. Honestly, not gonna lie, I forgot they even were a thing. I forgot to use them. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be another one? Or am I tripping? I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a second gem somewhere in here. Or did I get rid of it? Maybe I got rid of it a while ago. Because I know there used to be one here. Yeah, I don't remember. It was too long ago anyway. It's irrelevant. Okay, that's it. I'm frogging angry. Re to the white people. Here he comes. Let's buff up the music a bit because it's one of my favorite soundtracks in the mod. Hollow Knight, that's basically from Hollow Knight. I believe the boss fight was Radiance. Peak fight. Bollocks the Fat Broge. Okay. 48,000 HP and 70% magic resistance. That he can also be buffed by these guys, by the way, so yeah. And the boss wave is infinite. So might be in a bit of a trouble because our AoE is non-existent. I just realized that. Where is our AoE? We pretty much have none. Uh-oh. Stinky! Come on, Gobbler Rank, Gengar Banger. Come on, Gengar Banger. Okay, replace that with another Gobbler Rank. Okay, we need to act quick. Gotta make it quick. More bees! Beehive, Max Sync. Okay, we just need a lot of physical damage on this side. We need to move these guys to the back so we don't get... We stop getting jumped. There you go. Get some upgrades here. Yeah, the problem is really this side right here. Like, how the hell am I gonna handle this? I guess Affliction? Rare moment where Affliction is actually not terrible. Was this Gobbler Rank never fully upgraded? I thought he was. Weird. Oh well, here we go. Now that's a boss fight. Look at them go. Wait, why does he only have medium armor? Oh yeah, there needs to be more channelers near him. There's not enough. But still, he has medium armor, so that's pretty good. Okay. Send the nuke. Okay, unfortunately, I'm not sure if the Dark Knights are the move. They might be. Okay, can I get these guys up here? Okay, time for the tutata. Oh, okay, that was a horrible tutata. Let's try it with these guys. Okay, on. Oh god. There's just too much going on the map. I can't focus. Re to the white people. Damn it, Pollux, why did I make you so strong? And I believe he used to be stronger back in the day. But I ended up nerfing him just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I think I know why I can't do the tutata properly. I think that's because his attack speed is much greater. His attack speed is very fast, so it's much harder because he has less animation frames. Okay, well, I think we are cooked. We're very much cooked. And honestly, it checks out. That means the level is good. It punishes you for having a ass strategy. Which, I mean, do you think the setup is good? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. Okay. Well, I think it's Jover, but I guess I'll try to fight it. I'll fight there. I will try to resist, even though it's futile. Alex is just gonna eventually leak because I have... I mean, even if I perma-tutata him, eventually the boss wave is gonna overrun me and I'm cooked. So... I don't know. Okay. Okay, reinforcements micro. That's how you know we're desperate. We're microing with reinforcements. God, that's ugh. Okay. Now unfortunately, I need you to be here. Dodge the tongue. Dodge the tongue! Okay. You see the problem? I can't have my cursor at two places at the same time. Which is quite unlucky. But wait, maybe. Maybe? Ain't no way I beat him, what? Okay, Deep Devil's OP or something? I'm there. I thought I was cooked. Not gonna lie, I thought it was Jover. Okay. Never mind. The level needs a buff. Now we need to buff Pollux. I'm joking. I'm not buffing him. He's already a pain in the ass. I don't know how I pulled it off. I guess Deep Devil Reef OP. You know what? Now I'm curious. Let me check. I need to confirm this for myself, otherwise I might be going a little insane. Let's go to units. I need to check something for the Deep Devils. Okay, let's go to the unit. Red Spine... Up. Okay, I skipped it. Red Spine Spear. Yep, there it is. Okay, how much does their ranged attack deal? Okay, that's their... Was that their melee or range? Okay, so their ranged attack has 3.1 seconds cooldown, but look at that damage. From 91 to 119. Okay, now it checks out. Because Pollux only has magic resistance, so the Deep Devils surprisingly ended up killing him. Alright. Okay, Deep Devils. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for underestimating you. Also, that stupid Discord overlay is killing me. Oh my god. Now, not this stage. The second stage. The second stage, I mean, I've already beaten this one. We could do it, but I think I don't know. Like, let me check. So it's nearly 2 hours since I've been streaming. I think we can end this off with a bang. What if we do the failed resurrection for last? I think we can do something like this. Well, let's just close it off with the hardest level in the game, arguably. Yo peek. GG no re. Yeah. We did not let them have the final re. We were the ones who had the final re. Nice one. Maybe for the funny, you can rename him to Pollux the Froge. Maybe I could, because the mod does have some meme related stuff here and there, so I could. But yeah, okay. Failed Resurrection is... Oh my god, wait. Have I beaten Little Impossible? Legendary player. No, but beaten Little Veteran. Okay, now I need to play this stage again, even if I don't want. I need to remember the meta. I need to remember the meta for this, because this stage is very hard to figure out how to play. So, let's see. I remember Ignosoter was a must. Blazing Gem is suboptimal. Deep Devils are iffy. I'm gonna try my best not to use DLC stuff, just so it's a little bit more, you know, casual friendly, but I would say Ogre Shipwreck would definitely carry this. Shadow Archer for sure. What is your damage modifier? Wait, I need to check something with Single Extinction. Did I rework it? Or was that in another mod? Because I'm pretty sure there was something about it. Let's see. Seconds when that enemy dies, it explodes, dealing. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say anything specific here. Makes an enemy take. Okay. Let me check. Did I miss it? Do I really need to go to my own patch notes to remember this? Let's see. It explodes, dealing high true air damage. Okay, because I know at one point single extinction was not working on bosses. Let me check something. Does it have like a... I remember at one point I had that where I basically typed which abilities work and don't work on mini-bosses, but I think that patch wasn't very well received. Okay. Yeah, I guess I would still use Ignis Alter and Shadow Archer. What's the worst that can happen? Maybe Gem. Blazing Gem is good, normally. The problem is, with this boss fight, you can't really make a good usage out of the Blazing Gem. So, instead, what I'm thinking of is Elite Harassers. Or actually, no, not Elite Harassers. Shaolin Temple. So Shaolin Temple with Shadow Archer. I still think Inferno Mage is good on this stage, mostly for the teleport. I mean, I guess I could... Okay, you know what? Just because you've donated 2 times already for you, I'm gonna do Blazing Gem. Hopefully, it's gonna go well. Rexy, is it reworkable, the sprite of the Lava Elemental? Since if you remember in the first game, he did a slam here. Here's like a goofy punch, which doesn't look right. Yeah, I could try to import the Magma Elemental, but I can't really change his attack animation because I need new sprites. So it's either A, I get an artist to make new sprites, or I try to import the Magma Elemental from the original Kingdom Rush and replace it. Which is gonna look a bit goofy because compared to Vengeance, compared to the other Kingdom Rush games, it has much bigger models. So the Magma Elemental from Kingdom Rush 1 in here is gonna look very tiny. So I have to like upscale the sprites quite a bit. But alright, let's go on to the Failed Resurrection because this level... I remember when I had to play test that it was quite hard. Also I had Doom Tank. Crap. I had to switch my hero. Doom Tank doesn't work well here. You need a dragon for this one, let's just say that. And of course, the level is gonna take a bit longer to load because it uses a lot of different sprites and textures, so it will take a bit, but don't worry, the game is perfectly fine. Oh, okay. There we go. Let's get out of here. Wait, level 42. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. Level 44 was the boss level. Level 42 is like the regular one. Do I actually? I don't know. You know what? Let me check. I mean, it's almost we're nearing the 2-hour mark, so I don't wanna try this. It's gonna take too many tries. Let's do something more simplistic. How about we finish it off with a DOC boss? Let's do Ulrich. Ulrich is a pretty decent fight most of the time. So let me just do the proper setup this time so I don't get violated by him. We're gonna use Sandworm because we're technically playing a DOC level, so Sandworm should be allowed. And Deep Devils will stay. Instead of Isfet, I think I might use Nyan Nyan. Yeah, I want to have a nice little time here, so we're gonna use good old Nyan Nyan. So early. I mean, what, 2 hours seems kinda decent, no? I mean, we could stream it for a bit longer, but we'll see. We'll see how that's gonna go. Okay, let me check the Sandworm. Let's go, yeah. Okay, so it does display the DPS in the description, which is good. Okay. 11 damage. It seems very low, but in reality it's pretty high. Now, I'm not gonna start with this... sell tower. Yes, we're selling the tower. The onion, nice. Alright. Merry Christmas. Man, hi there. A bit early for Merry Christmas, but, okay then. Let's see. I don't ignore messages, what do you mean? I just read your thing, I just wasn't looking, alright? Don't worry, I'm not ignoring the chat. Okay, now I need to remember what was the correct setup. I think it used to go something like... Oh wait, I just realized I'm missing Blazing Gem. I need the Blazing Gem for this one. I mean, you could technically pull it up without a Blazing Gem, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm already using Yan Yans, so I've signed up to have somewhat of an easy time, because that's kind of how the mod is designed. If you know this proper strategy, the mod is easy. If you don't know what you're doing, you're essentially cooked. I mean, you could force a strategy. I've watched Pollux the Wise play this mod, and he managed to force in quite a few strategies that normally are not supposed to work. So that is quite impressive. So yeah, the more you know, I guess. Okay, something like this. Under Shadow Archer. Double Deep Devil up in here. And we need... I guess we'll do the level 1 maneuver where we're just gonna spam level 1 towers. Just so we can have, like, the tower setup already established. Except for this one, because here we're gonna need Dark Knights. And over here, we could add a Sandworm or a Shadow Archer, but I think Sandworm will be better. Hey, Blazing Gem. Yep, I love that tower. Alright. I mean, yeah, Blazing Gem is pretty strong in vanilla and in this mod. Okay. So yeah, now we just need to do a little bit of tutor tying, and we should be fine. Okay, I mean, it is wave 1, so let me just readjust the chair just a bit. Where's the thingy? Okay. Ah, there you go. Ah, that's better. Oh yeah, I forgot. You spawned on wave 2. Hello. Just a casual genie on wave 2, nothing to see here. And he is fast, unlike vanilla where he was kind of slow. So yeah. 3000 HP, immunity to magic damage. What's there not to like? Okay, boom. Now we need one of these. Okay, now we should start maxing out stuff. Shadow Archer here, because he can reach without being polymorphed by the genie. I remember back in the day the genie was a bit harder, but they're still problematic if you don't know what you're doing. Like if you don't remember how the wave composition works, genies come out quite frequently, so you will need a lot of physical damage. But at the same time, you have to consider the war elephants who have great armor, so you need to have like a decent balance between the two. Oh, this guy's getting kind of far. Never mind, Tesla go burr. Maybe I should rework the Teslas, but I'm pretty sure they already have kind of a high cooldown, so I don't know. I'll look into them in a bit. It's a cool concept for a tower too. Kind of like the Inferno Tower from Clash Royale and Clash of Clans. I guess. Personally, I haven't really played Clash of Clans or Clash Royale all that much. I played them briefly at one point, but if I look at the game now, it's gonna be completely different from what I remember. I don't know, it just ain't it for me. I'm not a big fan of like mobile games. At least not anymore. I used to like them back in the day, but I prefer just gaming on my PC rather than my phone. Okay. The Crow. The most OP ability in all of Vengeance. The Crow. Okay. We got this. Oh yeah, we need the Blazing Gem. Because, yeah. Big Chunk is coming in at 9000 HP. Okay. Camel Riders are handled. Even though there was a genie over there, we managed to handle it. Okay. Can we get a tier 4? Yes. Yes, we can. Here comes another genie. Okay. The Aya Note, carry. Now we have Assassins. That's probably one of the nastier combos you can get on the Hammerhole DLC, at least here. Genie with Assassins. Because Assassins cannot be targeted unless they are blocked. If you don't block them, none of your towers will hit them. So when you combine that with, you know, the funny polymorph, you can't really do much about that. It has very low counterplay, unless you can either kill the genie really quickly or have some sort of stuns. Yeah, both changed a lot. PC is better indeed. The crow shreds that armor. Yeah, it does. It reduces the armor of an enemy by 15%. So it is pretty good. I don't remember if it stacks, but I'm pretty sure I made it so it doesn't stack, otherwise it will be a bit too broken. Okay, this guy should die, right? Yep. Down he goes. Now we need another Blazing Gem. Just get them to tier 4, make sure they're nice and chillin'. And yeah, Blazing Gem, doing pretty good. Oh yeah, the God Killer. I forgot I renamed tier 4 to the God Killer. For some reason. Maybe I should revert it. That was back in the day when the Blazing Gem used to ignore magic resistance. But nowadays, it just does magic damage. Okay. Increase overtime. Increase overtime. Alright. There's another genie. At this point, I think it's about time to start working on Gem of Amplification. Just make sure we have it. Get that 50% increase on the last form, and that should be it. Destructor Ray would be nice, because it could basically one-shot the War Elephants and the Drummer ones, but yeah, I don't know. You know what would be funny? If this Destructor Ray had a random targeting. Since it can kill anything up to a mini-boss, having random targeting would be funny. But it will also make the ability very unreliable, and I want to make sure that all abilities are somewhat viable to an extent. Okay, we're gonna need Shadow Mark, but that's for later. So let's start getting the good old Sandy Worm. Get that Sandy Worm. Okay. Time to Micro Dianian Gold Max Sync. We need to gold max up in here, get a little bit more gold from enemies. And yeah, I believe these guys give a little bit of gold. They should. Oh, what's going on down there? Oh, I see. Sand Mystic. That's what's going on. They're just nuking everything. Stop it. There you go, die. Oh, okay, no. No. Come on, Dianian. Nyan Nyan. Kill him, Nyan Nyan. Okay. Yeah, I guess that works. Okay. Boom. And do I... Nah, I don't need to Soul Impact this now, do I? Yeah, doesn't seem like I do. Okay. And we just need some of these. Get the Blazing Gem upgraded. What next? Chance ability, especially that one is gonna ruin it's gonna ruin. Let me check. The text is kind of blending in together. Gonna ruin the tower ability. Yeah, checks out. Oh. Dianian, what happened to you? Oh, I guess you got polymorph because there's a genie here. Alright. It's fine, we didn't lose any lives. Hopefully we can pull this one off, no lives lost, because the last two stages were kind of atrocious. Alright, pull one. Oh. That's a scary combo. Don't do that, please. Drummer Elephants are no bueno. Okay. We survive. Now, Call of the Desert is good, but I think I'll just get the Mucus Gob. Gob? Alright. Insta-kill maybe? Nah, the insta-kill is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna help now that I think about it. Sure, it's good. 40-second AoE insta-kill, but it can also eat up our own units. And if that happens at a bad time when Malik is being stalled like here, we are cooked. Very much cooked. So I'm not gonna end. Let's get the Shadow Mark. Upgrade the thingy. Okay. It's so nice seeing so many Sandworm AoE zones. I don't know, something about it just makes me happy on the inside. I really like that you made the Dianian faster than Vanilla. It is a really good buff. Make him more micro-friendly. Yeah, I mean, in Vanilla he has the same movement speed as Jugo, which is very sad. But then again, here he is a little different. He moves faster, he does good damage, but he shoots much slower than in Vanilla. And his basic attacks no longer stun, if you haven't noticed already. So, that's kind of it. He also has a couple of things here and there, but, you know, they're not too important at the moment. Unless you're doing like a very hard level, like, I don't know, Treasure Island. Which he is still pretty good on. He used to be like the best option back when he still had stun on his basic attacks. But even without it, he still does very well on these stages. Without Nyan Nyan. I know he's Dianian, but I just call him Nyan Nyan. I don't know why, I just point. Okay, we almost have this Sandworm up to tier 3. And then we're gonna get him to tier 4, and we should be fine. Because we are gonna need quite a bit of area damage for the boss fight. And probably we shouldn't let our hero get polymorph like that, because now I need to use Soul Impact. Normally it's supposed to be a bit smoother, but it is what it is. Okay. No. So, a nerf that I might end up reverting is for the Sand Mystic, because they were able to buff bosses before. Or at least heal them. Which is something that I kinda want them to do again, but at the same time, I don't want to make it too hard, because that means that I'll have to rework the damn stage. Also, Dianian, that was a beautiful clutch over there. I was not looking. Okay. Whew. Can we handle the Elefante over here? Okay. Get the thunder. No, he polymorphed it. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, how did it go so wrong all of a sudden? And of course, oh my god. Yeah. Even with the right setup, if you mess up, bad things will happen. Okay, come on, don't tell me I'm gonna die. That's some bullshit. Come on, we need to kill the elephant, because he takes the most lives. Okay. I guess not getting any sleep is finally showing off, because, yeah, normally it is not as tremendous as it seems. Alright. On the bright side, at least we survive. Imagine we just leak an elephant and we just die. That would be quite awful. I also need to save up a little bit of cash now, so there's also that. Hold the line, soldier. I tried, sir, I tried, but it didn't work. It don't work, mate. Okay, the mucus, get that slow. I don't think we really need much more than that. We just need like the Dark Knights here. I'll get them at tier 1 and then I'll upgrade them as they die, so we can instantly respawn them back. Classic Kingdom Rush mechanic. Make the barrack unit instantly respawn by just upgrading the tower. Okay, do we have enough damage for these guys? We should. We also have the Shadow Mark applying, so that's 40% more damage. And we can use the reinforcement strategically to die, so that their death explosion does something. Yeah, I think we're chilling. What else do I want to get? I guess I could upgrade these guys. And now we put them here. Put you guys over there. Reposition the choke point a little bit. Okay, that should do it. Move the Dianian over here. And put the Dark Knights in here. We're not gonna be able to stall him at the front for very long though, but it is still nice to add that little bit of chunky damage. Hammerhold shall not be captured, not when I'm here. We bow to no one. Here he comes. Here comes the garlic the scariest garlic you'll ever see. Whew. Let's roll, buddy. Alright, so far so good. There you go. Okay, where is he? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Damn, he moves fast. Okay. Holy. Come on. Like this. Bruh. Goddamn, okay. Whoa. I was expecting it to go much better than that, but I guess not. Blyat. As some people would say, blyat. That's a certified blyat moment. Yeah, we're cooked. Honestly fitting. I deserve to hear that. I suck ass. I indeed suck ass. Oh, Malik. Oh, my. Ulrich! Why are you so OP, bro? What was that boss wave? What have I cooked? I forgot what I have cooked. Maybe Sandworm needs a buff. It wasn't doing anywhere as much as I thought it would. I don't know. Oh, that was a massive failure. But it's alright. Again, we're doing it for testing purposes. Man, Slavic, nice. Nice. Rip to a real one. Hello. Oh, Red Warrior, hi there, welcome back. Mortimus? Maybe Beersat can cook him. Maybe. Mortimus could have been good, yeah, he could be. But at the same time, Mortimus is a bit iffy in the Hammerhold stages. He does fine, but the problem is it's kind of hard to utilize his possession ability, especially because, you know, genies kind of have similar range to him. So, it's a bit hard. Yep, he doesn't naturally heal. But, oh yeah, Mortimus. Yeah, he doesn't heal naturally. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I honestly forgot. But yeah, Red, since you're here, what changes did you want to add to Junpei? Because I know you asked me for something, but I forgot what it was. If you can remember, that would be nice. Kingdom Rush Frontiers, Dante, Beacon of Light Pass. So... Last Stand, you mean? I mean... It's basically like that. I don't really get what you mean by that, because Dante's Beacon of Light is basically, it gives nearby units % more damage. Because Last Stand basically does that, but the unit needs to be under a certain amount of health. So he too inspires allies? Kinda. He kinda does. It's... His passive can apply to other allies, but they need to be like somewhat close to him. So it's still, you can have some fun synergies with that. Also lower the volume here because it's a bit loud. Manjupai heals himself. Yep, he does. So it doesn't work as well. I mean, yeah, I know, but then again, this is supposed to be like for emergency situations. If I make it so that all units gain bonus damage near him, that'll be a bit broken, because if... I mean, let me pull up a unit with high base stats. Let's go Elite Harassers and Ogre Shipwreck. And I guess Swamp Thing for good measure. Let's go to... well, we don't really have a level that has enough starting gold for what I want to do. But I guess we can just go to Jenkins Farmlands, the good old reliable. If only it can load, that is. Come on now. Let's see. So Swamp Thing has a whopping 110 to 137 damage. Area damage, by the way. When you multiply that by 50%, it's quite a bit. If we go Ogre Shipwreck, look at how tanky these guys are with... Well, we don't have this upgrade because no gold, but still. 50 to 70 damage, which is pretty high. 11 to 14 is like whatever, but you know, you kind of get to see the... You start to see the idea. Harassers, 34 to 46. And they do, I believe, a little bit more damage with their ranged attacks, so it's even better. And then you add the Avenger to the mix, who also buffs them. And yeah, just... he will be too broken otherwise. That's why the skill has a condition. Maybe like about health buff. Health buff, you say? That could be interesting. Junpei could use that, but I don't know. The name is Last Stand. Having more health doesn't really make much sense. I could rename the ability, I guess. We don't really have a hero that buffs the health of enemies now, do we? I mean, Gerald, I believe he just heals. He doesn't increase max health, right? From what I remember, he heals like 15% of the unit's health, something like that. What about reducing the amount of damage it gives, but it can't affect himself? I mean, that could also work, but I kind of prefer the other idea from John, because we don't really have a hero that boosts the health of units, so that could be kind of more unique approach. I just need to figure out how much bonus health do I want the unit to have. Because we have some really beefy units, like you saw, the Swamp Thing, for example. It has 3600 health, so even buffing it by 10% is like 360 bonus health, which is quite a bit. I guess I'll write it down. Let me put it onto the list. For Last Stand, either make it... let me check, what was it? Make it work on allied units without... What was it? Without the health condition? I can't spell. There you go. Condition. But it no longer affects Junpei. Okay. Or make it increase the HP of allies. Okay, so that's a good idea. We have it on the list. What else did I wanted to check? You know, let me check the encyclopedia real quick. Where was it? Oh yeah, Spectre Mausoleum. I want to check if Spectre Mausoleum works properly, because this ability was a pain in the ass to balance. So the Mausoleum should summon it only when it's out of combat. I need to make sure that it works properly. I just don't like the idea of Junpei healing himself while... Yeah, I see. Yeah, I get your point, Red. The skills don't have synergy with each other, so that's why I wrote down those two ideas so we can rework the ability. Lucrezia is quite strong, especially her heal spell. Oh, you mean Lucerna? Yeah, she is pretty strong. Okay, let me see the Mausoleum. I want to make sure that it works. So normally he should summon the unit. So we're just gonna wait for a bit. It does have a... what? Oh, why was the possession text showing when I was covering this ability? I don't know. But yeah, let's see. He should summon... Yep, there he is. Phantom Warrior. And now, let's let enemies get to the Mausoleum. He should not be able to summon anymore. I just want to make sure that the mechanic works properly. Okay, let's just install some waves. Get the Mausoleum in. Okay, their Death Aura is definitely working out. It's doing some damage. Okay, now it should stop summoning. Right? I'll wait for I'll wait a little bit longer just to make sure. Yep, it definitely stops. from what I can tell. Alright, the mechanic works. That's what I wanted to check. Okay. So the mausoleum still can be used in multiple ways. You can either use it as a frontline tower, or you can just put it at the back and make it generate units, which is kind of nice. I haven't used her a lot. I really like those two custom skills for the Bone Flingers and the Spectre Mausoleum. Well, I'm glad you like them. What was the description again? The description for this thing? When out of combat, the tower spawns a phantom warrior that walks through the path, pretty much. So, Dead Uprising, in order to work, the tower needs to be out of combat. But I guess I can also show it to you in the game, because here, in the tower menu, the tower descriptions are a bit shorter, so they're not as detailed. But the main difference is that it pretty much shows cooldown and the detailed stats of the, the unit. So yeah, here it is. When out of combat, the tower summons a phantom warrior that walks through the path, and the base stats are 140 HP, 70% armor, 46 to 82 physical damage, 2 seconds attack speed, and it has a drain aura alongside immunity to status effects, and it gets summoned every 40 seconds. Now, I don't remember if he gets affected by star upgrades. I'm pretty sure he doesn't because of a weird bug. I don't know. Normally units should be affected, so let me check. Will he have higher stats? Okay, so his base damage gets affected, but for some reason he doesn't get bonus HP, which is a bit sus if I have to say so myself. Yeah, he definitely gets bonus damage, but he doesn't get bonus health. I don't know why, it just doesn't work. He seems interesting. Can I see Olok rework? He seems interesting. Yeah, we can get to him. Let me just read the other message. What if we have a variation on the spawn unit, like being those Spectre Knights from the first game and the Phantom's warrior, like Valkyrie? It would be cool, but I guess it will be hard to mod. I like the idea, it is possible, but I don't think it will be very fitting for this mod in particular. I could try to add it in the future mod, but yeah, that's quite a unique idea. Thank you for the suggestion. Where were we again? Oh yeah, Moloch. Good old Moloch. So yeah, here are his base stats. That's those are without the soul upgrades, so yeah, just consider them with a grain of salt. His passive is basically a teleport, and if enemies are close to him, they take 6 true damage per second, so there's that. Destructive Eruption. When 2 or more enemies are in range, he casts 7 geysers underneath the enemies. Each geyser deals 250 true damage on impact. Upon its wake, it leaves a lava pool behind, dealing 50 magic damage per second over 4 seconds, and it has 20 seconds cooldown. So, in other words, good AoE skill. And this one is his main bread and butter, Spontaneous Combustion, GD. When 3 or more enemies are in range, he curses them with Infernal Combustion for 5 seconds. When a target affected by this skill dies, it explodes, dealing 90 to 150 magic damage. So if you combine this with this, you can annihilate hordes of enemies, solo, which is pretty crazy. Granted, the explosion deals magic damage, but the base geyser deals true damage, so that's nice. Give them hell. It's basically like a Kaz ability. It just gives 66% bonus damage to all towers for 6 seconds. Fire Comet is an empowered attack. Every 4th attack deals 130 to 135 magic damage. And for the Dark Lord, he basically summons 5 demon spawns. And I tried to make them somewhat accurate to the vanilla version of the game, but, you know, they're obviously a bit stronger. Because, yeah, demon imps from vanilla are not that good. But here, they are pretty solid. But yeah, that's kind of what he does for the most part. Olok is much better in this mod instead of vanilla. It's a good synergy. Yep, it sure is. Alright, let me check something. Okay, I guess we can do one more level. Fine. I feel tired, but we're gonna do one more level just for the sake of it. Let's see, what level will be good? I'm kinda tempted to do a DLC level, but at the same time, Dragon's Power seems kinda tempting. It's been a while since I played this. Which level will be a good one? I could do the original world now that I think about it. You know, fight Great T, aka the cousin no one talks about. Merglin time? Okay. I guess we can pull up Merglin. Okay, Merglin, Ignis Altar. Now I need to remember how the funny strategy was. I know I need Gobbler ranks, that's for sure. I don't remember what type of mage I need. I know it's not Blazing Gem, because if we go to the Encyclopedia, and we go to Great T, Great Magic Resistance. Then there's also... Oh, that's the Prehistoric Chief, never mind. Wrong thing, wrong notification. Where is he? Prehistoric Dwarf. They are pretty tanky, but that's the thing, they just have mostly high HP and a bit of armor. Like, low armor is like whatever. Also, is Grosh any different in this mod? Oh, I see. I mean, Grosh is technically not here. This is just his portrait, but if you click on him, it's actually Rexius. Grosh unfortunately got removed. I know, sad. Maybe I could add him as a mini-boss to one of the errands. That could be interesting. Oh, never mind, I forgot. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I think for the most part this tower setup will do. But I'm gonna get Infernal Mage. I know I'm gonna need that teleport. It's gonna be super important. So, without any further ado, let's do the original world and hopefully not get violated like in the previous stage. Because yeah, we were doing fine until Ulrich decided to show up and delete everything. Rip Grosh, he's decent, but I don't like his passive that much. Yeah, his passive is a bit iffy. But honestly, it's very generous in vanilla. Because you can be still kinda close to barracks or other ally units and he still gets the bonus.
Summer is coming.
Also, Rexy Jr., my beloved! Come here. Now you can be rallied. I forgot you can rally them. Just so nice. You know what? Should I make this a feature? Now I think about it. Would you guys like the secondary heroes to be moved by just clicking on them and then moving them? Or would you prefer the rally point? The only reason why I kept it as a rally point is simple. Because you might end up losing track of the secondary hero since he's basically just another Velociraptor, so... On the later waves, it might be really hard to, like, figure out where he's at. Maybe click on moving them. Okay, I will consider it. Why not both? I'm not sure if both will work, because I know this interaction is a bit buggy, but I could try it. I could definitely give it a try. Let me just write it down. Potentially make secondary heroes. No, that's not how you spell heroes. Work. No, how do I phrase it? Being able to be moved by rally point or clicking. Okay, I will look into that probably after the stream. Okay, now are we gonna have the Discord overlating? Yes, we do. Okay, there you go, it's gone. I need to switch my hotkeys for Discord because they're bothering me. Okay, well, let's see. Cave Dwarfs, Quarry Worker, Timber Gunman. Cool. Definitely I'm gonna need a Dark Knight. 2 Gobbler ranks. I guess, you know what? Nah, let's cook a little bit. Infernal Mage. One of these. Oh yeah, forgot he buffs units. Holy Bergland! Oh my god, 240 to 360 damage. Thank you, my child. Thank you. Thank you. You're strong. You're very strong. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Crack those toes. I still think I should use tridents though, but nah, at this point, we've stuck with the demon guards for too long. We have to use them. Oh my, 40 to 50 damage. I forgot they were kinda beefy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna spread it out a bit. That's why you have a secondary hero here. He is gonna be needed. Okay. Come on, get him. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, look at him go. Nice. Okay. And dead. I remember back in the day he used to have another interesting ability. Every time he would kill an enemy, he would summon a friendly Velociraptor, and you could have like a bajillion raptors just chilling in one choke point. Oh, that was hilarious back in the day. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. That's a lot of Raptoronis over there. And they're not the friendly raptors because they apply bleed. Okay, we had to use this ability, unfortunately. I forgot how the wave works. Oh god. Come on. We're not dying to this now, are we? Come on. What? Come on, 4 HP. Nah, that's some bullshit. That was some bullshit. How do you live on 4 HP? Krakatoa, isn't it that lava hero from Alliance? Yeah, Kratoa. Makes a good lore connection. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure Merglin isn't connected to Kratoa, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not connected at least. Okay, remember how the wave is. Because that's kind of how you beat most levels in Kingdom Rush. You just need to memorize the wave composition. Once you got that all memorized, it's fine. But when you don't, that's when problems start to arrive. Okay, one here, one of those. I think that should do it for now. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to move you. Okay. You clap them. And then I'm gonna move you. Remember, there's some stuff coming in on bot lane. So we have to take care of that. After dealing with the Geomancers, of course. So... I could nuke it, but I'm not gonna nuke it this time. I'll just let Rexy Jr. and, you know, Merglin handle all of that. Pretty sure we can handle it. Okay, come on. Hold the line. Hold the line. Nice. Okay. So far, so good. Oh yeah, they had the low dual resistance. I completely forgot about that. That bleed, though. That bleed is really a killer. They can do a lot of damage with that bleed. Pterodactyl, Stone Deer, okay. I know there were battle mechas. There are not that many battle mechas on this stage, but they do appear. Well, let me just turn that up a bit. Okay. Put them up. And, okay, already one down. Big. How are we looking on anti-air? Not very good, but it's manageable. As long as they're not, like, boosted. Okay, boom, boom. Nice. Cave Dwarves, even though they have medium armor, they are dying. Surprisingly. I thought the Gobbler rank will be struggling a little bit more to them. Okay. No. You're not reviving. Was that a waste of a soul impact? Probably. Do I care? Absolutely not. La Bomba. Satisfying Rain of Fire. I remember back when it used to be just an AoE insta-kill. Now it actually has some skill to it, because it's a Rain of Fire. You know, it's not gonna insta-kill everything. Sure, it kills the majority of enemies, but, you know, prehistoric dwarves? Nuh-uh. Also, what was the juvenile T-Rex? I forgot. There's so much stuff I don't remember about this one, it's crazy. You know what? Tomorrow, after I get some sleep, I am going back into this mod. I need to remember what's going on for the next stream. Holy. Juvenile T-Rex, you're strong. Very strong. Unfortunately, you're not immune to insta-kills. Because even I know that would be a bit too busted. Oh yeah, they had the Devour ability, that's what I remember. They could devour a unit and heal a lot of HP, so there's that. They had lifesteal, I think. Maybe they don't. It's hard to tell, but I think they had lifesteal. see. In vanilla, is it it is insta kill? Yeah, it is. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! You made it pretty far now, didn't you? But it didn't matter. Your efforts were futile. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, just kill everything over there. We need just a little bit more consistent anti-air, and we're chilling. This side is fine. The problem is over here. Wait, do I do? Yeah, let's put these guys a bit further back up. Okay. Can we move a little bit forward? Just like that. Upgrade the Deep Devils. Just so we can do more anti... Oh no, they're buffed. They have health regen. That explains why they got a little further than usual. The Prehistoric Dwarf. One of my favorite enemies that I've designed. Or at least modded. Because he applies unique buffs to each individual enemy in Primal Ravage. Which is quite nice. Oh, what is not nice is this thingy. Okay, Cave Dwarf Raptor, Pteranodon. Oh yeah, I forgot. I renamed the Pterodactyl for when they are carrying, whatchamacallit, prehistoric dwarfs. So there's that. Just so we can be a little bit more prepared. Which is quite nice. I wonder if I could make... Okay, Ignis Altar, you did well. Oh yeah, here comes the funny. We're gonna need a good soul impact. Also, has Rexy Jr. died already? I don't think he ever did. He's just been chilling here, fighting to the death. Oh my, okay, that's a lot of Raptoronies. But we are surviving. Upgrade these guys. Get tier 3. What's next? T-Rex, Juvenile, Cave Dwarf. Okay, I think we can handle that. What do I want to build down here, though? I need to build something, but I don't know what. Oh my god, Rexy, what happened to you? Rexy Jr. He got one-tapped. Damn, Prehistoric Dwarf. Honestly, I should make the Prehistoric Dwarf buff on itself different, because right now it's a bit lacking, in my opinion. It just gives them a, like, armor. It gives them medium armor. So they go from low to medium, which really isn't all that much. But I suppose on these stages where you need mostly heavy physical damage, it could be a problem, so I guess it is what it is. Okay, you know what? Do I need a Gobbler rank? I don't think I do. Oh, okay, Rexy Jr., Rexy Jr., emergency up top, get in there. Okay, we should be fine. What did True Fire do again? I forgot. Let's get the Magma Elemental. The big Chungus, who is actually not that big. But look at these stats. High armor, medium magic resistance, pretty solid damage. And yeah, even though he does the punch animation, he actually deals area damage in the mod. So there's that. Unfortunately, he has a very high cooldown, so if he dies, you might have some issues. But back to your place. Okay, let's get... I know we're gonna need a Dark Knight here. That's like for later. I need to read... Why did I not read what True Fire does? I mean, I know what it does, but I want to just double check. But yeah, but then again, I suppose we can just always get another Ignis Altar, so it's fine. Who needs to read anyways? Okay. You guys handle him. Nice. I guess, where do I want the Ignis Altar to be? Probably here. Boom, boom. Come on, give me money. Need the money. There you go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, empowered attack with weakness. Yeah, our field zone for ground for 10 seconds. Enemies of the zone. Yeah, okay. So that's exactly what I thought it did. Because I'm getting it confused with what it does in Brutality. So I just wanted to double check. Okay, that's a lot of raptors, but some of them are not raptors, they're juvenile Rexes. But at this point, I think the Ignis Altar is just gonna completely annihilate everything. Because Ignisalter at the end of the day is one of, if not the best artillery in the mod. Which is kind of lore accurate to Vanilla, because I'm pretty sure he is the best artillery in Vanilla. Unless he's been nerfed, but I don't remember him being nerfed, like, ever. Rexy, what did I miss? Because I was passing through no service zone. Nothing much. We're surviving for now. And yeah, we're already on way 14 out of 16. Just in time for the Battle Mechas. Because yeah, Battle Mechas make an appearance yet again in the Primal Ravage levels. The problem is Dark Knights are not the best against Raptors. Because, you know, they also have the Bleed. And the Bleed obviously deals, well, true damage. And the Dark Knights do not love true damage. They do not like being touched by true damage. Okay, one here, one here. Can we handle the Battle Mecha? Maybe. Maybe we can. Okay. We will need a single extinction though, that's for sure. Can I... Okay, I hate this... There you go. I wasn't able to click on that. That was quite annoying. Okay... 55%. Not bad. Okay, call the next wave. The second to last wave. And teleport the Battle Mecha. Yeet! The poison actually does quite a bit of damage, as you can see. It almost killed the Deep Devils. And those were upgraded Deep Devils with the Chosen of the Sea, so... yeah. Hello Rexy, how you doing? Pretty good. What about you? What about you, sir? How you doing? Welcome to the stream as well. Let's go Battle Mecha online. Yep, always the Battle Mecha! Oh god, I looked away for a second. That's a load of Raptorons. No Raptorons are allowed here. This is a no Raptor zone. Okay. Are we fine? I think we are. That's a lot of prehistoric dwarves, but look at their health. They're cooking. They are cooking. Ignisalter OP. And that's the nerfed Ignisalter, by the way. He used to be even stronger than that. That's the funny part. This is a nerfed Ignisalter, at least compared to, like, you know, the whatchamacallit, the previous version. Oh, come on. Don't die to them. Come on, that explosion? Nice. Alright. About time. Okay. Now, normally, Great T is a very bad boss. But here, he is quite a bit stronger. Let's see. Yeah, he does have lifesteal too, as you can see. Look at that. Look at that lifesteal. I mean, his lifesteal is something that can be somewhat preventable. Do you wanna know why? The way his lifesteal works is, since he deals physical damage, if you use heavily armored enemies, or units, he doesn't lifesteal as much. So, as long as we can get the Dink Knights up and going, we should be fine. Because he barely heals from them. Come on. Come on now. Make it end. Kill him. Okay, he's cooking. Oh no, I healed. Oh, never mind. They died to the poison. Thank you, reinforcements. Oh no. No, 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 no. Don't hit the plant. Don't hit the plant. No, he's gonna hit the plant. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, half of our towers are disabled. I remember back in the old days when he used to disable all towers on the screen. But he's still pretty problematic. Okay. Come on, almost there. I kinda wanna just let him pass now that I think about it. We should be fine. Oh yeah, I have this tower spot that I never used. That could have been an Ignisalter. Okay, sell the Dark Knights, get this and that. Come on. The main problem is not really the... whatchamacallit. The... Oh yeah, it's these guys, I forgot. Juvenile Rex appear every once in a while, but... oh well. Great T, my cousin that nobody talks about, be gone. back to the loser corner you go. Finally, a level no lives lost. I remember. For those who remember the first version of Reborn, this guy used to have like 1,000,000 HP. Now he's just that. I mean, he's still kinda hard, but, you know, if you know the strategy with the Dark Knights, he is kind of a joke. Or if you use Ignisalter, because Ignisalter is OP. But yeah, so far so good. The majority of stuff seems to be working fine. We discovered a major bug with the Shadow Archer, a localization error with the Swamp Thing. We got some ideas here and there, so I would say we did pretty well for now. And it's not bad at all. So yeah, let me check the time. It's nearing 11 PM for me, which normally doesn't mean jack, because I rarely sleep. I mean, I do sleep, don't get me wrong, but I go to bed at like 3, 4 AM because I'm a night bird like that. However, for the past 2 days, I wasn't able to sleep like whatsoever, so I think I'm gonna try to get some rest tonight. But other than that, I think the live stream went pretty well. So yeah, not bad. Let me just check the chat one more time. Only T-Rex is here. Yeah, the juvenile T-Rex is actually a pretty scary enemy when you look at the base stats. Let me just pull him up. Where is he? Juvenile. There he is. So yeah, 65 to 80 damage, 2400 health, high magic resistance. Chomp, which basically does a bunch of true damage and heals him. High magic resistance, high damage, doubles his attack damage when near another Rex, and also gains bonus health when inspired. And if you're wondering what inspired means, basically that's the buff on the prehistoric lore. So yeah, very good enemy. I'm glad I added him. Let's go W Rexy. Yep, it is. Damn, still good night, Rexy. Hope you can sleep this night. Well, thank you. But yeah, other than that, we did pretty well. Well, not really gameplay-wise, we suck. But that's because I'm washed. Don't worry, by the next week, or in this case next weekend, I will be better at my own mod. That sounds so cursed to say. I will be better at playing my own mod. That sounds cursed. But anywho's, with that out of the way, I think that's gonna do it for today's live stream. Thank you all for joining in. I appreciate you if you stuck around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future. And while you're at it, drop a like on the stream. It means a lot to me. And before I go, I want to notify you. If you want to try out this mod for yourself, you check the description of the live stream. It's in there. Or you can also join my Discord server and get the mod through there, of course. But if you want to play this mod specifically, check the description. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Oh, well, I came for the end. Yeah, unlucky, my guy. Well, it is what it is. Next stream, we're gonna cook. Yes, we're gonna cook even more. So yeah, for now, I'll have to get going. So yeah, that was King Rexy. Over and out. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, guys, depending on where you live. And yeah, hopefully you all are gonna have a good time. For now, I'll have to go. Till next time.